Okay, welcome to the second episode of Getting to Know Mojo with me, Mike Taylor, and my associate, Jordan Rogers.
Guess who's back? Shady's back.
So, So what's first on the agenda for speaking today?
I was thinking about this on the bus on the way here,
Okay.
with my clacking carabiners everywhere.
Yeah.
What did you want to be when you were a kid?
Well, I actually wanted to be a cowboy for a very long time.
Fuck, me too.
Yeah.
I wanted to be Spider-Man, a cowboy, or a Ghostbuster.
Yeah, and then I hit maybe 12, and I wanted to be a rock star. Because I learned 3 chords on the guitar and thought I was God. And then I wanted to be spaceman.
What do you mean spaceman? Like
Just
astronaut.
No, spaceman. I wanted to be an alien.
From the Bowie song? That's Starman. Or from Earthbound, actually.
From Earthbound, yeah. Yeah. What about you?
Cowboy, Spider. Well, I wanted to be Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Didn't realise that you need to be bitten by a spider, so I was just like poking
you
spiders and waiting for them to bite me, and then that didn't work.
Did you want to be a cowboy because you loved the Magnificent Seven so much?
I didn't watch that till I was like 14.
But did
my
it reinvigorate?
Not really, but
No.
my gran and granddad, they used to watch westerns all the time, like Rawhide and
Yeah.
stuff. And to this day, I will dump a girl if she doesn't like Rio Bravo, the John Wayne film.
Right.
I really love cowboys. I just thought really cool, just being John Wayne or Jimmy Stewart now and then, because he's in Who Shot Liberty Valance. He's really good in it.
Okay.
And then Clint Eastwood shows up, and everybody wants to be Clint Eastwood.
Yeah,
Even
that's
now,
true.
I'm going to take the day off work when he dies.
Yeah.
Don't want him to, but I'll just phone him back. I'm not going to work because Clint Eastwood's dead.
I had a very similar reaction with Robin Williams.
I didn't.
I was very deeply affected by that.
I'm not saying I'm okay with Rob Williams being dead, but all right, okay.
Yeah.
I accepted it very quickly. I still know people that like are
find it
still
hard.
holding on to that.
Yeah, so I knew a lassie in school who took years to get over Michael Jackson down.
Who?
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I know Michael Jackson. Who didn't get over?
One of the
stuff?
lassies that I went to school with.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Again,
She took
accepted
a while.
that. I remember where I was though when that happened.
Yeah, I don't. I remember I remember loads of Facebook posts about it. Like,
No, I was awake. I was just googling shit really, and then Wikipedia pops up, and I saw the rarest thing in the world. I saw Wikipedia update its new news, and it was Michael
Yeah.
Jackson dies. I was
yeah.
like, oh, okay,
There you go.
Just
So that's how
accept
you
that.
found it, Wikipedia.
Pretty much.
That's a bummer.
Not pretty much, exactly. So yeah, I want to be a cowboy,
Right. Okay.
and then I want to be a Ghostbuster, which could be. a Ghostbuster,
Theoretically, yeah.
Not
but,
theoretically, literally. Could be a Ghostbuster because Peter Venkman, hold on, he explains it. He says he was a psychologist
Uh-huh.
and he's got a degree in parapsychology also,
Okay.
which is kind of nonsense, but degrees on it. And Egon's a physicist, clearly. Ray's, he went to like mad scientist school or something.
Okay.
And Winston, in the original script, can kind of do everything, but in the film he just kind of comes in off the street, and it's really cool, and that's why they hire him. So I could still be a Ghostbuster. No such thing as ghosts, but you can still be a Ghostbuster.
I mean, I guess so, yeah.
I mean, you guess so.
Okay, yesterday Stacey was telling me that you have some interesting discussion points about Harry Potter.
I'm not getting them.
No, why not?
Actually, okay, I have one, but right. She's got, as you know, absolute geek, Stacey.
Yeah, for
She
Harry
likes
Potter,
Harry
yeah,
Potter,
yeah.
which is worse than a geek, because a geek bites the heads off chickens, but Harry Potter, not even worth biting off the heads of chickens.
Right.
But she's got this big, beautiful box set of it, like all 7 in the new books, but new cover art on it. It looks
Okay.
good, but it doesn't change the content. But I read the back of each one of them because the blurbs always. I like blurbs, and there's reviews of them.
Okay.
And
Have you got them written there?
no, I photoed them, but I photoed them in the dark. So
Right. Okay.
give me a second. Right, this is from the first one, and it says J.K. Rowling has woken up a whole generation to reading. And that's by the Times. Not really. The Harry Potter books are that rare thing, a series of stories adored by parents and children alike. That's by the Daily Telegraph. Hooray for Harry Potter, as funny as Roald Dahl stories and as vivid as the Narnia books by Daily Mail. They can get to fuck. Like, that's just not true there. That's utter bullshit.
Yeah, well, I
Roald
mean,
Dahl's
like,
hilarious.
Yeah,
And Narnia,
I did enjoy the Harry Potter books,
ugh,
but
I'm not.
there at no point during the entire 7 books did I once laugh out loud.
Okay. Whereas
you
you
know-
do with the witches or George Marvelous Method.
Yeah.
Because it's scary as well. The last review for the first book is a richly textured first novel given lift off by an inventive wit. That's The Guardian as well, and you like The Guardian.
I
don't
do
you?
like The Guardian.
Fucking wrong there though, aren't they? Okay, so this is the second one. Joanne Rowling, so formal.
Mm-hmm.
Second book is just as funny, frightening, and unexpected as her first. The Daily Mail. I was like, again, nah, not really. Although, no, I'm not gonna get into that fucking.
Go for it. Go for it.
No, I quite like Chamber Secrets.
It doesn't surprise me that it's your favorite.
It's not my favorite because I don't like it, but
of the series. It would be your. Would you just
the one I would hate the least.
Oh right, okay.
That's not like liking it though. That's like having a tumor that is less dangerous than the rest of them.
Okay.
Not into
Okay.
it. Here's the second review. The Harry Potter books are that rare thing, a series of stories adored by parents and children alike. The exact same review from the exact same thing, Daily Telegraph. And this
At
is
least it's not from a different newspaper.
that would actually make me happier. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets is as good as its predecessor. Hogwarts is a creation of genius by TLS. No, Stacey looked it up. No idea what TLS is. It's no.
Some society.
It's like the Illuminati. This is for Prisoner of Azkaban, which people kind of hold up as the best one. But
I
get
disagree.
down with werewolves and stuff. So here's the first review. The Harry Potter books are that rare thing, a series of stories adored by parents and children alike. Daily Telegraph. Right.
Okay.
Children.
I feel like they're running out of material.
I feel like they had no material. Children gripped by the funny, quirky, and imaginative storylines of J.K. Rowling's books will undoubtedly be hooked again. That's by the Daily Mail. Before they started like crying over Princess Diana and like wondering about Polish immigrants coming in here, writing better books. That's Michael Faber because he wrote Under the Skin.
Yeah.
Spellbinding, enchanting, bewitching stuff. That's by the Mirror. Here's Goblet of Fire. What we got? Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire has finally been unleashed. And is it good? You bet it is! Harry's and our 4th year at Hogwarts is funny, full of delicious parodies of our own world, and wildly action-packed. The Times. Nah.
But I want to know who has like such a pure appreciation for humor that they're like, oh, like I mean, like there are characters in Harry Potter that are funny,
Like who?
like the Weasley twins,
Mm.
right? They're like the sort of like comedic, sidekicks, if like of
Take
the,
your word
of
for
the
it.
whole of the whole story, right?
Don't argue me.
But at no point was I like, ha 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 ha,
You've got
oh,
like a
those,
really good.
those Weasleys.
You've got a
they're at it
raucous
again.
laugh as well. So
do,
that's
I
the
do.
thing. If a book's not making you do that,
And it's pretty easy to make me laugh
it's
as
missing
well.
out on you as well.
You know.
Here's the second review. Inventive, open-minded, and carries the hallmark of Rowling, imagination and scholarship. Pure magic. That's by the Mirror and Stock and Shite. There isn't a dull page. The plot fits together like a wondrous jigsaw. That's the Sunday Express.
This is for Goblet of Fire.
That was Goblet of Fire. This is the fifth one. Phoenix
Order of the
Tears or
Phoenix.
something.
Phoenix Tears.
Oh, here we go.
Phoenix
Are you
Down.
ready? Are you ready? Ready
Okay.
for this one? Hooray for Harry Potter! As funny as Roald Dahl stories and as vivid as the Narnia books. Daily Mail. Now, this is 4 books after the first
Yeah.
one, and they've used the same exact quote from the first one.
Yeah.
The
It makes you question what one was it used for.
first one, probably.
You sure?
I don't give a shit. The Harry Potter books are that rare thing, a series of stories adored by parents and children alike. 2 reviews on the exact same book that are the exact same reviews from earlier books. I'm not falling for this conspiracy. This is the 6th one. Fast, dark, exciting, and tightly plotted by a Daily Mail. And I think this is the longest review for it. It's not a review, these are just like little quotes, I guess.
Yeah.
A gripping story with its clues trailed through text, chill spills, and some excellent new comic characters. There's a measure of sadness too. One of the elements of Rowling's writing that I think entitles her to a seat in the pantheon by the Sunday Telegraph.
It's a bit.
Because
it's a bit
I've read Blood Meridian. That's by Cormac McCarthy, and he would not sit next to J.K. Rowling. He'd have none of that. And this is the last one. The best thing about this book is that it finally answers the questions we've been longing to know by the Daily Mirror.
It's usually what the last book in a series does.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, answers a few questions.
Except
that
even
we
then, like,
raised.
I don't think Harry Potter exactly asks you the big questions in life.
What does it mean to be human?
It's quite simple. But, okay, the final chapter in the final book of one of the greatest literary adventures of modern times, Sunday Telegraph. Clearly wearing its wank hat while it's at it, because get fucked, greatest literary adventures of modern times. Pure nonsense.
Yeah. It depends on what you describe as modern, because otherwise I'd say Lord of the Rings.
I know you would, but you would like put that up as like, what's the best sci-fi book, mate? Oh, Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah, definitely Lord of the Rings.
Why? Well, they've got orcs, and you can only gene splice people. This is the last review. Rowling has woven together clues, hints, and characters in previous books into a prodigiously rewarding, suspenseful conclusion by The Guardian. So that's just really bored me. I think because Stacey, everybody who likes Harry Potter, but really likes it, they always just give you the exact same nonsense when I like it. It's like, well, I read it as a kid. So you just break this down. You go, well, what else did you read as a kid? And they tell you what else they read.
But then you say Roald Dahl, and you would just say that you still enjoyed it.
I still like Roald Dahl, but here's the difference. There's not a culture of Roald Dahl still going on.
Is that why you like Roald Dahl?
No, I like Roald Dahl because of the stuff. Roald Dahl's not pushed on you, whereas Harry Potter is this huge cultural thing. I don't think it was content of those books that made them popular. I think it was culture. I think everyone decided this is I think because it was so accessible and maybe a little blip, like it might have been admittedly the first series that a lot of kids just started eating up.
Yeah.
But then if all the publishing houses and if all media works just starts pushing that, then of course it's going to be popular. It's culture, not content.
Yeah, well, it's a bit like people are suckers for like Cinderella stories,
No, I don't even think it's that, because I then asked Stacey, like, you've never seen Star Wars, and she's never seen Star Wars.
Oh, that's shocking.
It's not really.
Stacey's going to listen to this, and I want her to know disappointed.
Emily's not seen Star Wars.
Yeah, but
there's loads of people that haven't seen Star Wars, right? But they know all the plot points and beats to that story. That's because of culture, not content. Yeah. That's Bing Bang Boom. Like they'll be like, I don't like Star Wars. And it's like, yeah, but you
Bing Bang Boom. That's why.
They'll say, I don't like Star Wars. It's like, that's fine, but you know everything that happens in that, and you've never seen it. That's because of culture, it's not content. Just like I know most of the beats in Harry Potter, and I stopped reading after the 5th book because I was too old for it. Even though everyone else in my same age as me was like, it's amazing. I'm like, fucking fucked. Yeah, real contrarian kid. And of course, you were just living in a hobbit hole reading Silmarillion. I looked that up, by the way. Yeah. It's Legendarium, not
yeah. You missed me the other day, and I was like, fuck.
I was also wrong about Lindsay Anderson. Lindsay Anderson is an old dead white man. I mixed it up with Lynn Ramsey.
Oh yeah, you said you had a few corrections to make.
I do. That's the only two I remember, though.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, fuck it.
The rest is now canon.
No, it was something about. It was a director.
Yeah, it was Lindsay Anderson.
Was that the one? Oh, right.
Lindsay Anderson was an old male theatre director. Lynn Ramsey's this brilliant Scottish director.
Okay. So, there we go then.
That's it.
Yeah. So today I brought a list of things that I hate that I thought we could peruse together.
Saves me talking. So.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. So the story of this is my old flatmate Yanni once challenged me to make a list of stuff I didn't like because she said that I hated everything, and it's true. I do hate most things.
No, you do.
I'm a very angry person, and
couldn't tell. You're not as angry as those freaks. True Detective finished.
Oh yeah.
Kieran and I started watching it, and I might have to retract saying the second season is better than the first one. Not because it's a bad ending, just it's on par. I'll give it that.
Yeah. But purely because of the last 3 episodes.
No, I then watched it as a whole last night when I got home.
Oh right, okay.
And yeah, it's all great, and then I was really pushing it as being better. It's on par, but I don't know. Personal preference, I'd watch the second one over the first one again. They're par though. They're not the same. Yeah. I really real strong opinions.
Just every week we're going to talk about True Detective.
Because it's finished now.
Are they doing a 3rd season?
Yeah, of course they are.
I suppose if it makes money.
Made money, yeah. Made money, and it's like...
Right, anyway, right, so I was challenged to make a list of stuff that I didn't like. And then...
these are really funny, actually.
And after I made the beginnings of this list, I was then challenged to make a list of stuff that I liked that was longer than the list of stuff that I didn't like.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem that I soon encountered was that I struggled to find things that I like.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you do
After
Lord
a
of
bit.
the Rings, Ironbrew,
Pretty much, yeah.
D&D?
And yeah, so it got so I stopped updating this list last November.
Jesus.
So yeah,
It's extensive.
it's pretty. It includes a half a page rant about Zooey Deschanel. It's 11 pages long, by the way.
Alright.
So I thought we could.
I imagine a
With
lot
you.
of these are going to be a lot of like my little things where I just don't want to explain them, so it's just it's the majority of my words.
Okay, right. Okay, number 48 is Avril Lavigne's music career.
With you.
So
100%.
totally. With
Don't
that.
like her. I've never been a big fan of like pop punk,
Yeah.
and that's not. It's not even punk because, yeah, fuck Avril Lavigne and Green Day. Well, I'm at it. I hate Green Day.
Do you hate Green Day? I think we established. Did we not establish this last week?
No,
Yeah.
I shouted at you at your party. Green Day.
That's what it was.
Your own party. I was calling you
Fuck
out.
Green Day.
Jamie likes them, but see, Jamie liking them makes them slightly better than they were before. But that's still not enough.
Yeah.
To hell with Green Day.
Okay. Pick a number. Pick a number between 1 and 100.
5.
5. That's not very fucking right. We'll go right to the start. It's yogurt with bits in it.
With you. Don't like it.
with you again? Yeah.
Don't
It's,
like
it's I just don't trust it.
I'm not a bit trusting that. I'm not
Like-
big. I was talking with Kathy about this, because she was. So there's a rumor going around at work that I started telling customers that we do soy milk. Not true. I shouted at a customer for asking for soy milk.
Okay.
I didn't say you could get it. And I was just like, well, you can't have any milk. Body can't process it. Everyone's lactose intolerant. It's not good for you. And she's like, so what, so you don't eat milk? And I'm like, no. You don't eat
Well,
cheese? And I'm like,
yeah.
I'm weeding myself off cheese, but
You don't eat milk. You drink milk.
shut up, man.
Just say it.
Yeah, you're right. And I was like, no dairy stuff. I've just stopped eating dairy. I'm weaning myself off cheese, but it's really hard because that stuff is brilliant. She was like, eggs, don't eat eggs, but that's not dairy. But it's counted under dairy somehow.
I wonder why.
Me as well. Didn't bother asking. I got
Maybe it
two.
has like trace amounts of lactose in it.
Dunno. But she was naming stuff. I'm like, no, I don't eat it. So I'm with you. So I don't eat yogurt that much, but when I did, no, nothing in it. I don't want stuff with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell what. Except like Muller corn. No, because even then I eat the strawberry stuff on its own.
See, so it's one of the reasons why I'm overweight is that I don't eat fruity fruity
don't eat
yogurts. I don't eat fruity yogurts.
No, me neither.
I'm a big fan of like give me like chocolate and that shit.
Oh right, no, not with you. Because I don't like chocolate flavored stuff.
You don't like chocolate flavored stuff?
No, I don't like chocolate flavored ice cream. I don't like chocolate milkshakes. I like chocolate, but again, weeding myself off it 'cause it's full of
Yeah.
fucking dairy. So yeah.
Really?
I just hate chocolate flavored. It's like coffee flavored stuff. Well, I don't like coffee either.
Okay.
Francisco 49ers. You don't like Finland?
No, yeah, Sweden's better.
I thought you liked Finland.
I love Finland, but I also hate Finland.
Why do you hate Finland?
Because I had 2 Finnish flatmates and putting that on the list bugged them.
41 to finish again. I had one Finnish flatmate. She's brilliant.
Yeah.
Why do you like Finland?
I hate the viola.
That's a
The
tiny
vi-
violin, isn't it?
I think the viola is bigger than the violin.
It's more pretentious.
Yeah, but it's got like it's the exact same, but it's got one string tuned differently.
Ooh.
Oh.
It's the prog rock of orchestra.
Oh. And it's just like fuck those guys, man. Like oh no, I don't play the violin. I play the viola.
Viola. Is it like people who don't play the flute? No, I play the piccolo.
Play the piccolo.
Oboe.
I like the oboe.
Whatever. I don't give a
I'm a
shit.
big fan of the oboe.
Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna name numbers and we'll go to them.
Okay.
75.
75. Rosalie Cyrus's distinct lack of music career.
Who's Rosalie Cyrus?
I don't remember. Should we Google it?
Go for it.
Alright, okay. Rosalind.
I think you've made this person up.
Maybe.
Yeah, you've made this person up. She is not related to Miley Cyrus.
No. Okay. Well, I don't remember that
So
person.
you've made up someone you hate.
I'm sorry, right? Maybe somewhere there's like a Rosalind Cyrus
You know what? We might have
who's
stumbled-
listening to this,
we
and
might-
she's like, "Why? Why do they hate me?"
We might have stumbled onto a conspiracy theory here. Is it possible the Cyrus clan, they tried to push this Rossley Cyrus, she didn't make it, and they've just like taken her out behind the chemical
Oh
sheds?
shit! Actually, I remember who Rossley Cyrus is. Rossley Cyrus is the name that we gave my old flatmate called Ross, when he dressed up as a girl and tried to sing.
I know.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
it's a less important story, but I prefer the idea that there's someone called Rossley Cyrus.
Okay.
Yeah, I hate Jimmy Carr's laugh.
Yeah, I'm with you.
It's very fake. You know, he's
I
like,
don't think
ha,
it's-
ha, 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 ha.
No, but what about when you hear him properly go over the edge when he's?
Oh yeah, when he's
like that?
he's like genuinely laughing like it, but it's such like a fake laugh, and you're like, Jesus man, like nobody's forcing you, just don't laugh, you know.
Question on
Okay.
this hate though. Do you watch enough of Jimmy Carr to hate that laugh?
Yeah.
Really, you watch like 8 or 10 cats and stuff?
Well, I like 8 or 10 Cats does Countdown,
Don't
but
know
only
what it is.
because they're collectively they're shit enough at countdowns that I feel good,
Oh, okay.
you know.
No, because I'm bad at countdown anyway.
Yeah, I'm pretty poor. I got
Good
like
at
a
the
7-letter
maths,
word.
weirdly enough. I can't do
Hmm.
maths. Like I've not even got my access.
See,
to maths.
I sucked
Good
at
at it.
math in school, but then I prefer the numbers round in countdown.
Well, that's because I can do really because I essentially got taught the exact same thing for 13 years. I can do like
Yeah.
mental maths very
Yeah.
quickly.
See, I can add and subtract, multiply and divide numbers
See, back in
from a list of numbers.
see in the Victorian era,
Yeah.
could be a banker. That's how easy it was. It was so much
Oh
easier.
man.
That annoys me about like essentially the people that made up laws that still govern us now they were invented by people who didn't need much in the way of qualifications. Like, can you read? Can you write? Yeah, all right, you're a lawyer. That's how simple it was. And now, yeah, you have to waste this uni.
See,
nonsense.
that's what we really need a time machine for. Go back and work.
Don't flex with time. I'm serious. Don't flex with time.
You
John.
mad about the butterfly effect?
The movie or the idea?
The idea, well, both.
The idea's stupid. Like I remember I had to read it. Because they're on a habit trail in the past. It's the Cretaceous area. This is the short story of the butterfly effect, and the guide is just like, right, all the dinosaurs you're going to see, you can shoot and kill, because they're going to die anyway, but you can't do anything else but that. Now that number one really annoys me because if you're shooting dinosaurs, that bullet's going to remain in their head for millions of years, and then people are going to dig it up and just be like, oh yeah, this is from when we time traveled into the future. Time traveled from the future into the past. I know that in 1805 because that's how time travel works. So that's stupid, and then the guy stands in a butterfly or something, and then he goes to the present era, and it's all like, it's like the episode of Powerpuff Girls where him wins, and it's all red and broken. And you're like, how did a butterfly influence democracy? Stupid. No, I don't believe the butterfly effect.
I'm surprised you sat and watched Powerpuff Girls.
I love Powerpuff Girls. Great animation.
Is it because there's Mojo Jojo?
No, I
No.
was hoping to avoid that. No, I liked the Powerpuff Girls when it came out.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not a grown ass man. I don't watch cartoons now unless it's like Adventure Time or BoJack Horseman.
Yeah,
and
I
stuff
do.
like that.
I have. I used to hate Archer.
I was with you. Didn't like it for the longest time.
Yeah, and then
sat down
I
and watched it.
yeah. Well, like my old flatmates when I was in student halls, like they would come in and we had our TV in the living room with like the Xbox and shit, and they would like sit down, put on an episode of Archer, and then get up and leave, and I'd be like sitting there on my laptop. So I'm a lazy bastard, so I'm too lazy to fucking change it, right? So Archer just plays continuously, and then they come back an hour and a half later and put it back to be like, oh shit,
that's the
yeah,
worst.
yeah. So I heard like the first 3 seasons over and over and over and over again. So I ignored it for like the longest time, but yeah, started watching season 5. It was pretty funny.
I didn't like it. This was being pushed on me. Essentially, people kept telling me it was great and real contrary kids. So I was like, oh fucking, it's terrible. And then I did sit down. I had like a day off work and I just watched it.
H. John Benjamin just has the best voice.
Yeah, he's great. He's like really
Yes.
low. He's always on the brink of like being drunk and angry,
Yeah.
and it's great because it fits that guy so much.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I want to see. Can you keep scrolling down until
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
find one?
Okay. The G in lasagna.
No, I'm not really.
No, you've made your peace with it.
All right, 136. Guys in skinny jeans. What's wrong with guys in skinny jeans? That's a big skinny jean wearer.
Yeah, I know.
Went one further.
I know.
Leather skinny jeans.
leather skinny jeans. Yeah.
I'm with you. There.
I'm just.
I don't like either.
It's a bit skeevy. Like,
It's skeevy.
Yeah.
I remember my first pair I got bought. My mum and my little brother bought them for me. I was. How old was I? I must have been 18. Yeah, I was 18. And we didn't have a Primark in Perth, or PRI mark, Primark, or whatever you call it.
Primark, yeah.
But Primark?
Yeah, people who say Primark are wrong and stupid, and I hate them.
I love them. We didn't have one in Perth till I was about 21, and I'd already left Perth, so it didn't really bother me. But they went through to Dundee, because my little brother's, he's a weird kid. Yeah. And they just picked up a pair, and I was like, I'm not fucking wearing them.
Yeah.
And then one day I just did, but do you know in Greece, when at the very end, Olivia Newton-John.
Yeah, she goes all slutty.
Yeah, I look like that. I had to be sewn into my skinny jeans. They were black.
Okay.
I used to do this weird thing because I was going to like college in Perth, and I had days where I was on placement and occasionally had to go to Stirling for stuff. And I would always wear them on a Friday.
Wait, what did you do on placement?
This was when I was doing the teaching degree.
You did a teaching degree?
Yeah, I've got a teaching degree.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Learn stuff every day.
Not really.
What would you have taught?
I did teach. I taught for like 6 months.
Uh-huh. What did you teach?
Primary 1 to 3.
I cannot imagine you sitting in a... Actually, I can, and
Yeah,
it's
well, you're
hilarious.
right. You're right, and that's why I'm here, because I was too young. I was like way
Yeah.
too young to do it. I was like 20 when I finished it, and
Yeah.
then I was being teachers' lounge, and they were all talking about mortgages and kids, and I was like, "Yeah, who got laid last night?" And nobody was answering me, so I mean, no, fuck this. And I just went back to uni.
Yeah.
Didn't want to
Fair
handle it.
Fair.
Got the thing. Oh god, it was the best. It was good though, because kids would be like, "Miss Roger didn't do my work," and I was like, "It doesn't matter. You're 7. You don't need to do homework. You can read. You can write. Don't worry about it." I was like really, really bad teacher. Not bad teacher, the crappy Cameron Diaz movie. A literally bad teacher. I wasn't really just not effective at it.
Did you sleep with any members of staff? That's what the
No,
world needs to know.
this was when I was still scared of ladies and
This is
stuff.
before you came out of your
They were
shell.
all too old as well. I can't sleep with. I wouldn't be able to sleep with anybody older than me.
Anybody?
Nobody.
Regardless of, even if, what if it was like 2 weeks?
That's a good point. I'm gonna go with a no because
What
it
if-
hasn't happened.
What if it was someone born the exact same day as you,
But a little bit earlier, a couple hours earlier.
a couple hours later, but looked like a female version of yourself?
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah?
Oh my god. In a heartbeat. I was just not a great teacher. No, just the ones that were effective at it. What I did like though is because I was a very moody kid. I just was a kid again, and the kids would do like math or English or whatever they needed to for the lesson because writing a lesson plan is stupidly easy.
Right.
And then I'd be like, all right, go play. And then we just hang about playing with dinosaurs and stuff. And I was like, I don't want to play with that. So I would just like have little Lego sets on my desk and just play it myself because they're really young. Kids are really cool because they don't worry about offending anybody. So
That's true.
if you're hanging out, don't hang out
You
with kids.
hang out, you still keep in contact with some of your class.
No, like if you see a kid in town with its mum, it has no problem with like pointing at a lady and going, "She's got a beard," and it's like,
Yeah.
"Shut the fuck up!" And it's like, "No, let that kid shout at that old lady." It's not mean. Kids aren't being mean about it, and yeah, I wouldn't ever go back to being the teacher. I'm really not very good at it. I would ruin the young minds of people everywhere. They would go
The damage that you could do.
yeah, damage I've done. That's probably the worst.
Just
part.
with that one class.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's probably kids there that go home, like parents talking about the election, and like, do you know what? We don't need elections. We just need our own societies where we just do things by the laws of combat. I'm like,
So when you were in school and they sat down and they were like, "Jordan, what do you want to do with your life?" and you said, "I want to be a teacher."
no, I didn't say that.
What?
I only taught teaching because it was the first degree that accepted me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I applied to loads of places, and the first one that said yes is what I did. That's why I'm here as well.
Oh, fair
And the
enough.
first university said yeah. I was like, that's fine. I've got
Yeah,
my whole
good
life
enough.
to learn everything. I might as well.
Learn everything.
Yeah. There's no point in like that. I get annoyed when there's people who just kind of don't learn anything, or when they don't have any drive to do much. That's something that bugs me at work, is when you meet people who just work, and like, what are you doing outside of that? I'm like, nothing, just work. Like, yeah, but you have to be doing something. What can you do that people would be like, wow, that sounds interesting? If you don't have that, fuck you, burn in hell. Jesus won't save you.
Jesus wants to.
No, but
But Jesus will.
Jesus.
Kanye West comes in.
Kanye West. So yeah, when I was teaching, staff rooms didn't really like them, so I would just hang out in my classroom,
Yeah.
just with my laptop, listening to like Daft Punk and Kanye and stuff like that. That literal Kanye and stuff. And then whenever there was it rained too much. Do you remember when it rained too much as a kid, so you could play inside? That was essentially every day when I taught. There'd be like primary sevens and stuff who were on the cusp of like going to high school.
Yeah.
So they're kind of trying to figure out how to be cool.
Right.
And I would lie to them because I essentially just left high school, and I was just telling them like, "Oh yeah, your first day you get this giant injection because you get these all sorts of like teenager diseases that your mom's not going to tell you about because they're scared." And they would just ask to hang out in my classroom. Like, yeah, go for it. Just kids hung out in my classroom. Didn't do anything. Just ignored them. Really, they just didn't want to play outside.
I was one of those kids. Like hated being outside for lunch. Like,
nah, I'm kind of with you. Me as well.
Well,
it's because Scotland sucks.
Yeah, it's sort of the only worthwhile place in Europe, in my opinion.
Not according to this. You like Sweden. Sweden sounds pretty cool.
Sweden's okay, but I don't think I would live there.
Why not? I'd live in Sweden. I'd live anywhere but here.
It's too European.
What the hell
I just don't like Europe. Okay.
What do you like about Europe?
It's just too European.
I don't even think you don't like Europe. I think you don't like France, and that's it.
I'm not a particularly big fan of France. I'm not gonna lie.
Big fan of France. Got a big French flag at home.
But no, like genuinely, I was just like nothing about it. So many people are like, oh yeah, I got to travel Europe. It's so historical, and I'm like,
no, that's a stupid reason. Travel because traveling looks cool. I have my passport, and I had a dream that I fucking had a passport last night. That's how desperate I am to leave and just go somewhere else.
Yeah, but don't go to like Europe, really. Like,
yeah,
you have the whole world.
I'm not saying I would go to Europe and be like, oh, this is where civilization ended. I'm just gonna stay here. I would want to go. I want to go everywhere. There's not a place I don't want to go.
Go America.
I want to go to America.
America.
I want to eventually end up as an old grumpy man at Carmel by the sea.
Okay.
There's a little beach community. I didn't even like the beach that much, but it's just really nice.
And what East or West Coast?
It's California.
So. West Coast.
West Side.
West Side, motherfucker.
But the coolest thing about Carmel by the Sea,
signs.
yeah, is that Doris Day lives there.
All right.
So is Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, but
dope. And Clint Eastwood was the mayor of that town for a little while.
Really?
Yeah. Oh. So if he could win it, I could win it.
Don't know if that's how it works.
Yeah, it is.
He won, so vote for me.
Yeah. I like Clint Eastwood. You like Clint Eastwood? Vote for me.
Yeah, we'll get showings of Clint Eastwood films in every cinema.
That'd be the best. There should be a cinema like that. Just shows Clint Eastwood films, because you would have a variation enough for it to be interesting. Because he's done romance film, he's done musicals, he's done westerns. Surprise! Actually, he's not done a sci-fi. Now that I think about it, he's never done a sci-fi.
Can you imagine him in a sci-fi?
I can actually.
You know, I think we should petition him to be in Machete Kills Again in space.
He's never going to be in that.
Why not?
Because it's pure shit. That's why.
But have you not seen it?
I have. I've not seen Machete Kills in space.
Well, no,
the
Machete Kills Again.
Yeah, I have. I didn't like it.
Why not?
Because that joke got old after the trailers.
Machete's
all right.
Yeah,
it's okay because it's funny and it's got some ridiculously brilliant, stupid set pieces. And Danny Trejo is brilliant. I really like Danny Trejo.
Mm-hmm.
Machete Kills Again. I'm like, this joke's been done already. Just move on. Like, it's.
I know. I enjoyed it.
No, it reminds me of Borat.
But Borat was funny.
No, not because of the film. The joke. The joke of Borat is good when you're watching it, and then as soon as you leave and you hear every uni guy wearing a rugby t-shirt, or those two pricks that wander about Aberdeen dressed as Mario and Luigi every night shouting Borat lines, you're like, right, that joke was great.
I like you.
Yeah. No. Done. Borat's aged badly.
It has aged pretty badly.
Yeah, because everyone ruined it. And that's like Machete and Borat.
Did you hear about the you know how at the end of the film they play like the Kazakhstan heavy quoting. No, it wasn't the Olympics. It was some like archery competition or something like that.
Yeah, any sport is the Olympics. I'm sick of it.
Any sport is the Olympics.
Yeah. World Cup Olympics.
Curling
Olympics. Wimbledon Olympics. It's all Olympics.
It's all Olympics. It's all building up to the Olympics.
It's all bullshit. That's right.
Do you not believe in competitive sports?
No, I don't. I don't really.
Why not?
I don't care.
Why not?
Because, right, my big thing I don't like is football.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
that's
I'm
not a
not.
big thing.
I'm not. I'm not a big fan.
I've softened over the years on football. But I only started thinking this when I started doing climbing a lot more. And it's because you see guys into football and they're like these pent up rage machines. And I think it's because it's a passive spectator sport.
Okay.
There's more people watching it than playing it. Whereas a sport I do, because, you know, I'm
You
that
don't
guy,
watch it.
you don't watch it because climbing's really boring if you're not doing it. If you're not into it, you're never going to find it interesting.
Then you get plenty of people that would argue football's boring.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
Yeah, so am I. But like,
but it doesn't matter individually. We think because a big mass love it, but I think they're pent up and like angry about it because they're not doing it. That's why I think. Could
see,
be
what
wrong.
bugs me is when people who are like, "Oh, we beat yous." And
Yeah,
I'm like,
you did nothing.
yeah. I remember I worked when I transferred up to McDonald's up here.
Oh, hardcore trash.
Yeah, there was a guy that worked there who was a massive fan of Aberdeen Football Club, right?
Dons.
Yeah.
They're the Dons, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
And it was like my first day, and I didn't know anyone. And he came up to me and he was like,
Who'd you support?
"Yeah, who'd you support?" And I was like, "Oh, you know what? I'm not a big football fan. Like yeah, but if you did support someone, who would you support?" All right, okay, Dundee United, because that's who my dad likes, right?
Ooh, bet he stabbed you.
No, and he was just like, "Oh, he's proper up to you last week," and I was like, "Okay, but honestly, like I don't even follow the football, so I won't be able to talk to you about this."
I used to.
like Aberdeen.
Was this happening to you like in the foyer?
I was
used
just
to be
standing
like
there with like a tray of Big Macs in my hands, like, what the fuck?
I want to go home.
The fuck do I do?
I used to be like that, real meek about, because that was it. The one at my school was Perth St Johnston. Nobody give a fuck. It was Celtic or Rangers. I think that's because that conflict is deadlier than Israel and Palestine.
Is that true?
I'm pretty sure that's true. There's more heated debates about Celtic or Rangers than Israel and Palestine.
In the West, yeah. Well, in Britain, yes.
Yes.
In Palestine, I would disagree.
I don't know. I even think then they're just like, you like Rangers? Fuck you.
Yeah.
It's like
Maybe that's the real spark of the conflict.
That's the real spark. It's because
Yeah.
Israel likes Rangers, Palestine likes
Wasn't all this Holy Land shit?
No, that's good. It's the only reason it's a holy land is because in the Bible it says, and at the end of days, Celtic will beat Rangers, and Jesus will come down and slay the seven-headed Rangers giant. I think that's it. I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
Is that after Gene Splicing has taken over?
If I'm wrong, Mike, I'll hear about it. I'm sure I will. But
I'm sure you will. Yeah.
so that was the big thing in school, and my answer as a kid was like, "Who do you support?" I'm like, "Nobody." I'm like, "Well, if you could choose," I'm like, "Neither of them." So just didn't answer. Real meek about it. But then I turned 18, and essentially met. Here he comes, Mikey Knight. So I essentially had a partner in crime.
The legend.
I had a partner in crime now. So it was people going, "Who do you support?" We'd be like, "Oh yeah, the fucking Edinburgh Autistic Squad." We would just make up football names.
Yeah.
And then that because we'd go into pubs where football's playing and just make up teams and just be like, "Oh, he kicked the ball in the other way," and just really get getting fights with people, proper arguments. And
I
football
want to
sports
know.
hated us. They're just like sort of thing. I was like, yeah, there's nothing. Just saying that you support Dundee United is just as stupid as me going, "I love the Dundee Raptors. They're the bomb," because American football has cool team names.
American football does have good team names. Well, Americans are pretty good at naming teams.
Yeah, they are, because they don't just go the city and whatever. They go the city and what have you read about recently? Oh, I read about a fucking dragon. It's like, all right, sweet, we're gonna be the Dakota Dragons. And I'm like, all right, do that.
Well, Dakota's a state. Well, actually, Dakota's two states.
East and west.
So north. And
No,
south.
I know. I'm not retarded. I'm colorblind, not retarded.
Just you're colorblind.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
cute.
colorblind.
I mean, what?
There's literally dozens of us.
Literal dozens.
And one day, you'll all see the world we do.
Yeah, I have a question. Did Mikey Knight listen to our last podcast?
I don't know. He hasn't got back to me.
No.
I didn't ask him. I didn't push this on him. He took kind of his own thing. He's not the easiest person to get in touch with. He went to Las Vegas about 4 years ago. And
hasn't come back.
No, he goes to Vegas every couple of years. But his first trip to Vegas, he used to be able to reliably find him on Facebook.
Okay.
And then he just didn't use it for 2 weeks. So I think the neural pathway of his communication just broke. but it doesn't explain why his texting and phoning neural pathway broke. But if I honestly cared about getting in touch with Mikey Knight,
Yeah.
I'd probably buy and play Warcraft, but I don't, so
Mm.
I'm not gonna. But he hasn't got in touch with me. I did wake up to like 12 texts though, all
Yeah.
of them essentially saying the same thing, which was, I always knew you were a robot. I just wrote, does not compute in this. Why? What did you hear? Your mum likes this, doesn't she?
Well, she said that she likes podcasts,
That's
but
right.
I haven't spoken to her since.
Or has she
I've
not
posted-
spoken to you?
So I'm fucking done with him.
I'm done with him.
Back your back, son. You're getting cut off. Like, but I don't really get it. I don't really like. You don't cut on.
Okay. Here's one.
Okay.
Grape flavored drinks.
They never taste like grape. That's the problem, right?
Okay.
That's it.
I agree with you. I'm just wondering. I thought there was a better story to it.
No.
People think that pirates would beat ninjas. No, pirates would win.
Right. I prefer pirates to ninjas,
Uh-huh.
but ninjas have stealth.
So?
Like,
I mean, shit.
but it does.
You're not that stealthy on the end of a hook. That's a real true fact. Yeah.
It's a real true fact.
Pirates
Jordan
win.
wrote, hashtag spitting wisdom.
Spitting also, pirate. No, wait. Ninja, yeah, no, I changed my mind. Ninjas win.
Just from
But
that.
you know who would beat all of them?
Okay.
Cowboys.
Cowboys would beat them all.
Cowboys beat them all.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So here I have
I'm with you on one. Go up a little bit. 145. I hate that duck song.
He's a fucking asshole, man.
Alex likes that. I hate that song.
Like, I mean, it's a annoyingly catchy
So's
song.
STDs.
Annoyingly catchy.
Don't want anywhere near it. Porn with a plot. Oh, you wouldn't like my porn. Then.
Yeah.
Did you hear
we talk
about that?
Did we not talk about that?
Talk about it in D&D.
Oh, is that what it was?
We were talking about porn.
I mix up all of our conversations, so I forget what we have. Yeah. Okay, describe your idea for a porn.
Don't steal it.
I copyright.
There used to be an easy way to copyright where you wrote down your ideas and mailed it to yourself.
Really?
Yeah, it doesn't work anymore. Copyright law changed. Right.
Mm.
My idea for a porn would be, and I prefer the term porn and not porno.
Okay, pornographic material.
Yeah, you can say that if you want, but like I just prefer calling porn movies a porn.
Okay. a
Again,
porn.
do you know my same problem with robot? My same problem with porn. I call it a porn. I used the word A. There you go. You should be
Yeah,
happy.
good job.
So my idea for a porn would be, you've got like great acting, great set.
Who would you cast?
I don't give a fuck. Great writing, great direction. Everything's great except the porn. Like you would have a really good plot and everything would be brilliant in it, and then sex would happen and it's just alright. It's just sex. It's just real sex. Like nobody's reinventing sex. It's just done. And then I would like that'd be that. Right, great shoot guys, all done.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like,
I assume that you're writing it.
yes,
Okay, who would direct?
me.
You would direct.
Yeah.
Okay,
If I'm ever gonna do a feature film,
that's the direction that you're going for.
well, no, I would probably do so. Like, if I ever got a good director and a writing gig,
Yeah, like
I would
Sam
do that.
Raimi.
I would do that nicely. I would be like, yeah, whatever the studio wants, whatever. And then when they go, oh, great, you did well. What do you want to do? Anything you want. Like how Chris Nolan each time he makes a film has a blank check. They just go, do what you want. If I ever got that, I'd be like, here's my idea. I want to do a porno. So it'd be amazing, except for the pornographic aspects. So film reviewers and everyone, like the Academy, would just be like, it's really good, but we can't nominate a fucking porno for.
Would there be like, I mean,
I would call it like
Sure-
Bang Babes 65.
surely to qualify as a porn, there would have to be like quite gratuitous amounts of
gratuitous,
sex.
but it wouldn't be in any way smutty.
Because then
But
it
I
just
would
sounds like
insist it's a
sounds
porno.
like you're making a film with a sex scene in it.
No, because it would be gratuitous, it would be smutty, it would be everything
Right,
needs to be
okay.
a porn, but it would be the rest of it would be amazing. So it'd be blurring the lines. So you've got proper film lovers just going, oh, it's so out there, but it's a porno, and you would have like real pornographic aficionados going, this sucks. This is just shit. I hate this. And I would just want to like really, really confuse people over what to do with this film.
I torrented this.
Yeah, every year they'd be like, end of year lists, mine would be on there, and they'd be like, I don't want to admit it, but you know what? Doing
It's
it
pretty
doing it
good.
up the chuff, Bang Babe 65 is amazing. And people would have to like argue that, and they go, I don't need to, and they just watch it. I'd be like, Yeah, I'd have the first porn that would be openly sold at HMV. There you go.
No, they did. Do they not have like little sections at the back?
No,
I remember. Yeah, I remember when I was younger being in a HMV and being kicked out of the adult section.
Bullshit.
I do. There was one in Dundee, and they had like a little porny bit, or maybe it was a Virgin.
It wasn't a Virgin. It was a porn. I don't know.
It's
not HMV.
Don't pretend. No, because they had like
It's not HMV.
booby posters.
Booby posters.
Booby posters.
It's not HMV. HMV doesn't sell porn. It sells stuff that I consider sexualized. Like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's heavily sexualized.
How so?
You've seen Raphael.
Pecs.
I'm not kidding. Like, the end of that film.
The new one.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it. Well, the end of that, it's got the comic, like drawn representations of the characters on screen, and it's a great redesign. If that was in a comic, I think it'd be received very well.
Okay.
But on film,
well, it doesn't transfer to the big screen.
Oh, it's creepy. It's not right seeing them all buff turtles. You're like, that looks fucked up.
But they're kind of buff, anyway.
No, they're turtles.
Yeah, but they're mutants.
Yeah, so what? If you
with
look
like biceps.
Yeah, but like not rippling, steroid-infused biceps. These are like stripper turtles. These aren't.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're not. See, the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the comics are not for kids. They're dark. They're really dark parodies of comic books. They're a criticism of the medium, and they criticize Daredevil and all this stuff.
Yeah. But
the films of it and the cartoon series are just like turtle power and all that nonsense, which is great because it's for kids. But I knew Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was out in the cinema, and I stole it to watch it. I wasn't going to justify going to see it. And each time, and this is when me and Alex still lived in Elm Place together.
Mm-hmm.
She was in our bedroom doing stuff, and then each time she would come through, I could hear her. So I would like opening a new tab and pretend I was doing something else because I was so ashamed of myself watching this movie.
Like you've been caught masturbating.
Like I'd been caught watching the dirtiest, most illegal kind of stuff. Wow. And I treated it really shamefully, and I felt bad watching it. I watched it all the way through because I can't stop watching a movie when I'm watching it. And then afterwards, I told her, I was like, I was watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. She went, I know, you're not fucking James Bond. I can read a tab. I'm Russian, not stupid. But that was the only thing I felt ashamed of for that entire week. I then asked like Kieran and Tom and anybody with a girlfriend, I was like, what have you done that you're ashamed of this week? And they told me something, and I was like, mine's way worse. I watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
And they're like, oh god,
oh god, that's the worst one.
Yeah, buy her flowers.
Just do everything. Break up with her. She doesn't deserve you. No, you don't deserve her. Okay,
how about this? 21. When porn asks if I want to share it on Facebook, like, fuck off. No, that'd be weird as shit. I've got family on that.
all that you hear from that is that you watch porn.
Everyone watches porn. Everyone watches porn. Everyone watches porn.
I don't watch porn. You don't need to. Got a girlfriend, you don't watch porn.
Even then, it's a lot of I would argue.
I'm not disagreeing with you. You're right.
The vast majority of people watch porn.
I'm not saying I've never watched
people
porn.
who don't watch porn are lying.
Or they've never seen porn.
No, they're lying.
Or they're Amish.
I remember going back to the Mormons that we talked about last week, right? There was one time, like twice a year, they have these conferences, right? Is what they're called. Basically, like they hook up a projector and the leaders of the church speak.
Who's the leader of the church? What's their version of a pope?
It's I want to say Elder Thomas Momsen. I want to say.
I'm gonna take your word. That's
brilliant. It was definitely
we
Momsen when I was there, but it might not be anymore. He might have died.
Gonna assume it's still the same guy. I'm not gonna also care enough to look it up.
I kind of do.
Look it up then. Like I'd be amazed, like if you're right.
But yeah, he was like talking about pornography being like, oh, it was Monson.
Ah, close.
Prophet Thomas S. Monson.
Religious leader.
Yeah.
Oh, 87.
Yeah, he's pretty.
Looks good though.
Yeah. He does.
He's bald.
Doesn't look a day over 63.
Yeah, he looks a bit like a mummy with more skin.
So he was like talking about how pornography was the devil, and how to shun it and stay away from it, and like how that was the devil trying to infect you through your eyes, right? Right, and just like every teenage boy in the entire like in the room just went, oh.
How do you repent though if you're a Mormon?
I don't know. I just
If you're
it's
Catholic, you just go and tell somebody. That's really weird now that I think about it.
you tell someone.
Tell a priest. You go to a priest and you go, I did these bad things. And he
Just
goes,
say, oh,
that's
hey,
alright, no problem.
three Hail Marys.
I don't. No, they don't do that.
Did they not?
No.
I don't know. I've never been to.
I've been at confession.
Yeah.
No, they didn't do that with me. I don't think they do. I'm gonna assume they don't. Admittedly, I've only been at confession once, and I was like 9. And
Well,
like,
what did you confess?
Nothing. I just said not done anything bad.
And he was like, "You're a fucking liar."
No, he did. He pretty much did that because he then went, "Come round," because you've got the curtain.
Yeah,
And I was
yeah.
like, "Really?" And he said, "Yeah, come on." And I was facing this priest. What have you done? I was like, "Nothing. Did nothing wrong."
Why did you go to confession then?
Went to Catholic school. That's a thing.
You
like-
went to Catholic school.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm from a
man.
long line of Catholics. I'm like the only.
See, same. My whole mum's side of the family is like pretty into Catholicism. Yeah.
I'm the only one that's ever dabbled in like chaos, blood magic, and sex rituals and stuff like that. The rest of them are just, like my mum did. Mikey bought a Ouija board, but he did, as usual, a half-assed job of it. He bought it off Amazon.
Oh god.
And it just came as like a flat. You just open it up.
Yeah.
It didn't come with a planchette or anything. And we went out. We went out one night and we used it in a pub. And
Okay.
as usual, got no reaction because
Yeah.
it's a fucking board game.
Yeah.
And
Did you get kicked out?
No,
No.
I didn't give a shit. Like, people just came on. What are you doing? Like, using a Ouija board. And like, oh sweet. They just watched us do
Oh,
it.
oh sweet.
Yeah. So, what are you doing? Summoning demons.
Yeah,
Is it
sweet.
working? No. And then
No, not yet, but it will.
It will though. Although to be fair, Danske closed down a couple of years later.
Mm.
Maybe it did. Might be
There
that.
you go.
Maybe that's what caused the refurb.
Oh yeah.
We brought
yeah.
in like a Gokwan demon, and he changed. He was like
The ghost
this-
of an interior designer.
I love Gokwan. He's a man-woman designer. Lawrence Llewellyn Bowen or something. He's an interior designer. I can't remember.
What?
I don't know. Gokwan's a fashion guy. He's not
Yeah, yeah.
a house guy.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
And you don't know fashion. You're wearing a Hawaiian shirt.
I fucking love. Hey, don't diss the Hawaiian shirt, man. I'm bringing them back.
I know. I've heard about this claim. Anyway, so I had the Ouija board and then got drunk and went home and I had hold of it and I just forgot to give it to him, but it was in my house. And then I went out and Mum was like, "Where are you going?" I was just going to Mikey's and giving back his Ouija board. And she went, "How long's that been in this house?" I'm like, "About a week." She went, "Get that out of here right now." It's a Ouija board. It doesn't do anything. She was
Yeah.
really mad at me.
Yeah.
She went out.
Did you like used to get in arguments over worshipping false idols?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm not kidding, we did.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she when I told her I was interested in like chaos magic and all this stuff, she was like, "Don't play with that." I was like, "Why not?" Because it's evil. I'm like, "No, it's not. It's stupid. That's why I like it, because it's dumb."
Yeah.
And no, she like properly doesn't want. She's always like, she does that annoying thing where people just go, "Oh, you don't know because." Like, do you have any case studies? No, but you don't want to mess with dark powers. It's like, no, because they're not real. She doesn't like any of that. Alex doesn't like Ouija boards.
No.
He's an atheist as well.
I think a
Doesn't
lot
like
of people.
to be
probably
sexist,
wouldn't
it's
be.
a girl thing. I think women are more likely to believe in stuff like that.
I don't think that's founded on
No, I
on
think.
anything.
I don't know.
Like,
I've done the math.
you've done the math. I have met one woman, and she is
An
not a
atheist.
fan.
She's not a believer in anything.
So she's an atheist. So it must be because she's a woman.
yeah,
It's them over east.
I'm telling you.
They make you believe in the supernatural.
Or maybe they're just more rational. And they're like, don't be flexing with demons, man. Like, I've known that. She doesn't mind tarot cards though, because I play tarot cards and stuff.
Yeah. Have you ever had a tarot reading?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can do it right now if you want.
I'm okay.
Okay. I've got it on my iPod.
I don't know if I buy into the fact that an app can tell me my future.
That's alright, because it doesn't.
Yeah.
Like, Alex got her tarot read by one of her friends, and I was like, "Oh, that's fucking sweet," because I like tarot and mysticism and all this nonsense. And she was going, "Oh, it was so accurate." I'm like, "Nah, it's not really though, because the person that did it knows you, and the way you read a tarot card is you just read it very vaguely. So
Yeah.
any time that something happens to you, you go, "Oh, that was in the cards." It's like,
Oh,
nah,
shit,
it wasn't
yeah.
really, because it's just so vague. It's
Yeah.
like a cold reading. Is John Edwards on this list?
No.
Adam, arsehole. He's one of those people that like goes, "I can talk to the dead."
Oh,
I hate those people.
I hate that. Yeah, they're
just the worst people.
absolutely sick. Yeah.
Mhm. They're so messed up. Like,
Yeah.
if I could really talk to the dead, I would be telling people what they really said. And it'd be stuff like, That's what I would. Oh, I'm good.
See, I don't think I'd be like, oh shit, I ate that cake that you made for someone else. Like,
That's the thing. If the dead could talk to you, there'd be a lot of just really boring stuff.
yeah.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
yo, answer me this question.
Every time you asked me to pick up mayonnaise from the shop, I didn't do it because I fucking hate mayo.
You would hear from stuff from like dead siblings like, yo, real talk. Did you steal my copy of Pokemon Gold? I want to know. There would be stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear another one.
Okay.
Nickelodeon, what's your beef with Nickelodeon?
Nickelodeon.
100% with you, but what's your beef?
Well, it was good. It was good in the late 90s.
You've
right.
spelled Nickelodeon wrong.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
How? How's it normally spelled?
That
Oh, that way. Was it E? Was it what was mine? LE instead of EL.
I can't remember now that
Yeah.
it's gone.
Oh.
So yeah, what's your beef with Nickelodeon?
They just like kids TV channels in general. Like they just got very teeny bopper, Disney like, and it's
No, that's not fair. Because Disney, the company, is way different from like Disney, the brand.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Totally. Yeah.
And people mistake the two, because I know a lot of people that don't even like think about going to see a Disney film. I'm like, why? And they go, well, Miley Cyrus and stuff. I'm like, right, first off, Miley Cyrus is punk as fuck. And number two, that's Disney the brand. That's totally different thing.
Let's talk about Miley Cyrus for a bit.
I saw her in Glasgow.
What? Why?
'Cause she's brilliant.
Is it because her music makes people uncomfortable?
No.
Is it because she makes people uncomfortable?
No. It's because she's like rich and young and she knows that she can do whatever the hell she wants. She just does whatever the hell she wants. I believe, like, when I first saw her in her like new Super Saiyan mode that she's in right now,
Yeah.
I was with everybody right now who's been like, oh, it's fake and lame. And then I
Yeah.
saw her like, no, it's not. That's brilliant. She's just genuinely mentally ill. That's why I like her. She's crazy. She's punk as fuck. She's more
I
punk
think
than a lot of punk bands.
I do have a bit of like
She doesn't play punk
admiration for her
music.
because she does do what she wants.
She does what she wants. That's why I like her.
But I think like I don't think that's her.
Okay, I disagree with you.
I think like that's a public image.
No, it's a public image, but that doesn't mean that's not her. It looks very much like a calculated thing. I know
does,
that.
yeah.
But I think that's just because right now everything's got this ironic twist on it.
Mm.
So it's difficult to be any version of yourself without people going, that's fake. Like, I don't like Drake. I really don't think he's very good. And I read a...
See, I for the longest time I thought Drake was Pitbull. Like I just didn't follow music.
No, you don't, yeah.
Recent
Doesn't surprise me.
popular music. So,
But I don't like a lot of modern stuff because it does look very manufactured and made.
yeah.
But there's something about Miley Cyrus where I'm just like, that's real. She's just that weird.
Yeah.
I love Miley Cyrus. I'll probably get sick of her eventually because that's the way that we are now. Steve Jobs, I'm with.
I fucking hate Steve
Fucking
Jobs.
Steve Jobs stole so much.
Stole everything.
Stole everything, and then he just went, "Oh, if we like, make it more expensive." He's the Starbucks of people.
Not gonna fight that.
Yeah, because I'm right. That's fine.
Yeah. All right, see this, right? Fucking 26, right? People who pronounce twat as twat.
I'd never met anybody that's done that.
It's very common in America.
Really?
Very common. Yeah, that's how they say it. They're like, "Oh, you twat," and I'm like,
I hope they're referring to something different. You've just got really angry at them. Like, I hope twat is what they call like a door. Like, there's a twat.
no, it's like it's there. Like so many people would say like, well, instead of Craig, they say Craig. Yeah.
I like that.
Craig.
Craig. Hey, Craig.
Craig Ferguson.
Do you know what we don't have? We've got some cool white names.
White names.
Yeah, we don't have Brett.
Brett.
I like Brett. I think Brett is. If somebody's called Brett.
Cody.
I know
Yeah.
Cody actually. He's
Yeah.
from Scotland. He's a tree surgeon.
He's a tree surgeon. Oh my god, sounds like the most interesting guy.
I don't know him well. He used
Yeah.
to work at McDonald's, and you know this from McDonald's. If you want to like get your like local weed connection, just get a job at McDonald's for 5 minutes, and you'll meet all the weed dealers.
Yeah.
Him and a few other people at McDonald's. They just like they'd go on their break, joint up at the back with the bins, and just come back to work like bleezed.
Yeah.
And they'd be like rubbing their eyes every 2 minutes, and then just like,
Go, hey, let's make some.
Cody,
bucks."
we need doubles. What? Yeah.
What? What does that mean?
We used to call him the kitchen bitch because we just sent him to do stuff, and then that became then a job. That was the weird thing. We would then have a runner just to do stuff, and then we'd come in. It's like, who's kitchen bitch today? And then Cody one day was just like, I'm fed up with this, and he became a tree surgeon.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't know anything. Never spoke to him since then.
Yeah.
We used to like sell bales of weed though to people.
Yeah.
Big bales of weed.
But Americans have they don't say Barry, they say berry.
Berry.
Berry. Like berry.
Yeah, berry.
Berry.
Strawberry.
Yeah. It just confuses me because I'm like, it's spelled. It's right there. You know, it's literally spelled out for you.
Yeah, but it's
but it's berry. It's an E.
It's like how don't they pronounce Pokemon like Pokemon?
Pokemon? I don't know.
I mean, you know.
I didn't have a lot of conversations about Pokemon.
Yeah, that passed you by.
I don't know. I remember one of my friends making up a Pokemon called Griffeon. He was like an emo.
Sounds like a real one though.
Emo version of like Eevee evolutions.
Yeah, that's clever actually.
Yeah, Griffeon.
Well, because
and it only had one attack.
And it's Weep.
No, size.
That's even better. So this guy, but do you know how Eevee you would give it a stone and it turned into one of four, or five, and then I only went up to when they increased it to 250.
Oh, okay, because they added more after that.
There's too many. I get really weirded out when there's people my age that get into Pokemon. I'm like, get the fuck over yourselves.
I like Pokemon.
No. But that'd be great if you gave like Eevee X amount of stones and then you gave her like a fucking Tokyo Hotel album.
Yeah, here, go listen to Monsoon. And it's like, fuck yeah. Right. So it goes in and it's like, fuck yeah, I love music. And then it comes out like,
because Eevee's like this peppy little thing. Get a Tokyo Monsoon, it comes out and it's just got like eyeliner. Is it eyeliner or eyeshadow? Both. Fuck it. That's all of it. And it's like those sweet ass armlet chain things and the spikes and the pink and black nonsense.
And the choker.
Yeah. Alex tried to be an emo.
I think everyone tries to be an emo at one point. See, I don't buy into that. I bet you did.
No, I didn't. You can like find referrals of my un-emo-ness. I saw that and I was like, no. I didn't really have anything. I didn't latch on to like stuff like that as a kid. No. I had no interest in belonging to a crowd. But Alex tried to be an emo. There's like photos of her on MySpace.
MySpace.
She had a MySpace. I didn't have any of that. Only social thing
I had a Bebo.
Oh, you
I remember.
Loser.
I remember Bebo when I was in primary school.
Primary school? What was a high school thing?
No, it was primary school for us.
Jeez. You make me feel old now. I was in second year when you were like seventh year. Primary seven. Yeah. Then she had a MySpace and she's been trying to delete it ever since I found it. But she can't delete it. It's not. There's just can't figure out how.
Shit, it's on MySpace. Is there forever.
Exactly. Which is why I'm like, there's no information of me on the web. Like hackers could try and find stuff out about me, blackmail me. Like, there's nothing on them. There's just nothing here.
See, you say that. It sounds like a challenge. Like this podcast is gonna go on fucking 4chan, and they're gonna be like, we must find him.
Find out. Like go for it. And they just go, oh, he was the most boring human ever lived. So there's loads of photos on her like totally emoed up.
Yeah.
But she can't do it right because she's just a naturally really happy person. So there's like photos of her in daffodil fields, just she's just enjoying it. Not like those really arty emo photos where they've got like a dead flower and they're like, she's got like fistfuls of flowers going like, really happy with herself. So for worst emo ever. So do you still like Pokemon?
I have a bit of a soft spot for it. Yeah.
Right, okay, I'm not gonna like slag you off. But
I the last game I bought.
That's another culture over content thing.
Now it is, yeah.
Yeah.
The last game I bought was X, which is the game.
You are so.
The second most recent game.
I'll take your word for it.
I think.
The last one I bought, I was in primary 6. I didn't buy it. You don't buy it. Pokemon Gold.
Yeah. Fucking best game. Right.
It's not the best game, but the core mechanics of that are brilliant. Every Pokemon game is the exact same.
Are you one of those people who are like, oh, Red and Blue are the best?
No. I just don't give a shit about Pokemon. But I'm into game theory, so the core mechanics of them are really good.
Yeah.
Because they're the exact same game each time.
Yeah. with like slight changes.
Slight changes to because they get better. I'm gonna assume they get better each one. I don't know after Gold, but I know the plot never changes. There is like a little bit of like more narrative in the newer ones. I know that.
Yeah.
But by and large, it's just you've got your guy, you've got your rival who you always call like Dingus, and then
Chode.
I didn't. I called them like names. I just made up names for them.
Yeah.
I can't think of any at the moment, but I just thought of them. And then you go to a gym, you beat the people, you go to the thing, you go to the tournament, you win. You then do the end game stuff because Gold was amazing in its end game where you encountered Red.
Yeah, from the first game. Yeah.
And it's like he's just been hanging out in this cave.
Yeah, but he has that Pikachu, man.
He's got Pikachu in 99, but I still fucking one-hitted it. Yeah, it's a really good core mechanic because it just works.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to change up too much. But that's also one of the reasons I don't like it, is because
it's the same game every time.
Reminds me of Zelda. It's the exact same thing over and over again. Don't like Zelda. So
I'm a big fan.
I know, I'm on my own with this. Everyone likes Zelda except me.
Yeah, that's okay.
There's
but I don't know. I like
Zelda.
I like well, I have. This is gonna sound really pathetic. I have like I have an Arcanine, right?
I know what that is.
Yeah.
God.
It's the coolest. It's like a whiny dog Pokemon.
I've
right?
seen it.
Yeah, no, I'm just explaining it for people who might not know. Right.
It's going on the internet.
Everyone will know.
Yeah.
Right, but there's I had this Arcanine over like 8 games.
Uh-huh.
So I have a very strong emotional.
He's in red as well, because he's God. Mind blown. That won't sound geeky because my friend Lorraine is in Japan.
Yeah.
And majority of her photos are cat cafes, cat parks, or Pokemon Land. I imagine she just lives in Pokemon
I heard
Land.
that's like that whole like side of Japan is quite a niche culture. Yeah.
It is, but
it's not nearly as dominant as people would like.
The dominant of Japan is mostly like overworked dads. It's just salarymen that are like, I must do this thing. Why? I have to. I need a job. Yeah. It's a really niche thing. It's like Japan's a weird place. I'm not.
Everywhere's weird though.
No.
Think about it.
No, not Brazil.
Not Brazil.
Hint, Graham Taylor.
Hit me up.
Hit me up. I'll write that oil into the stratosphere. People tell you like we're running out of oil. I'll just write it. Like no, we're not. There you go.
And they're like, oh, sick.
I'll just dummy up facts. I was like, no, like there was this whole era of dinosaurs that we didn't know about when Cretaceous? No, it's not Cretaceous. Talking shit.
Paleolithic.
No, that's caveman.
Is it?
Yeah, it's Triassic, Jurassic, early Cretaceous, late Cretaceous. That's it. But I'll make up a 5th one, Cretaceous. And I'll be like, there's all new dinosaurs, and you just sketch dinosaurs. Get Nathan to sketch dinosaurs and be like, these exist. Yeah. Oil in them. Done. Graham Henry will be like, you're the savior of oil. I know, right? Give me some money.
My dad doesn't work in oil.
You said your dad did work in oil.
He works for a catering company who do like the food for oil rigs. This
rabbit hole goes so deep. I can write food.
But we have to go deeper.
Yeah, we need to explore this. Graham Henry's sordid past. Not sordid past. I imagine your dad's just a nice guy.
He's a pretty nice guy. Yeah. He one time he got really drunk and told me about his sexual history, and I didn't need that.
Can I hear about it?
No.
Why not?
No, it was quite mentally scarring.
Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that.
Well, see, it's like that one podcast that Kevin Smith did, and
what, one of the 58 he does?
No, but the one with his mum.
I didn't listen to it.
He gets her high, and he asks shit like, oh, what was it like to suck dad's dick? And like, while I think that's hilarious and like great material for comedy, I couldn't do that.
Well, that's because he's a more, Kevin Smith's he's a guy that doesn't really care.
Yeah.
Not in a mean way. He's just not worried about looking stupid.
I don't think that he looks stupid. I think that
no. But that's just an example. I mean, like Kevin Smith would be willing to do something that's probably a bad idea, but he would do it earnestly, which is why he's not worried about saying that to his mum, because he's got a very open attitude about sex. He's just and I agree with him on it. I think if sex was more openly talked about, we wouldn't be as repressed as we are. Oh
yeah, no, I totally agree with that. But at the same time, like I don't want to know. Yeah, I don't want to know about my mum and
I think
dad.
mums should take their daughters to like sex shops when they turn 18, because there's like,
that's different though.
No, it's not. It's the exact same
well,
thing.
it is different, because it's like going to a sex shop is fine, because people should know about that. Like, they should know. The more should be an openly discussed topic.
Mm-hmm.
but it's not like she's gonna be like, oh yeah, let's go to fucking Ann Summers down there and grab the same pair of handcuffs that me and your
why
dad
not?
used.
That's no. I'd be totally fine with that. If I was a mum and I had a daughter, I'd do that.
No. This is why you're not a mum.
Yeah, probably. But it's not a probably. I'm not a mum because different
you don't
gender.
have that. You don't
I
have
don't
those
have
parts.
kids either. I don't have those lady bits.
Lady bits.
No, let's just be more open. That wouldn't bother me in the slightest. It wouldn't bother me because it's not like you're gonna hear anything that really will shock you. No, you're not. Don't even give me that eyebrow. There's nothing. Nobody's reinvented sex. Your parents certainly
Nobody
haven't.
has, but I mean, like,
I think if you were to be like turned off by something your parents have done, you're not very adventurous.
I wouldn't. No, it's not like if she's like, oh, I sucked his dick, and now like I'm like, oh well, that's never gonna happen. Like, I'm never gonna get that because that like every time it'll bring up these memories. It's not how it works.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Well, you're saying that if I'm turned off by the things that my mum and dad have done,
Mm-hmm.
right? Are you meaning that I wouldn't get those I wouldn't then do those things?
I don't understand why that would make you uncomfortable.
Though you and I are two very different people.
Clearly. I don't care. That's the main thing. I'm not really bothered. It's your personal life. That's what.
It's your personal life.
Do what you want.
Fucking hell.
Just don't hurt anybody unless like they're into it.
Yeah, unless they ask for it.
Yeah.
Like, literally.
Not figuratively.
No, yeah, I mean, like...
Not theoretically.
Theoretically.
Would you hurt me? Are you asking literally?
No, I mean, if somebody's like, oh, fuck your mother.
Don't. I'm not advocating that.
And then you like, fucking pop them one. Right in the jaw.
Don't speak ill of Donna Taylor.
You better fucking
I might start doing that at nightclubs from now on.
Well, don't speak ill of Donna Taylor.
Yeah, just when people go, like, do your mum? It's like, don't you dare speak of Donna Taylor. You go, that's my mum. Yeah, but nobody speaks about her like that, Mike.
Yeah, I like sitting in my flat, like speaking in my flat, and like, oh, go fuck your mother. You just like fly through the window.
What do you say, Mike? See,
I sort him
Donna
out.
Taylor. What does Donna paint? That's been
Donna
bugging me since last week.
Donna paints
Cityscapes of hell.
No, she does a lot of really good watercolors.
Of what?
Of like the docks in the town that they live in. They're really nice.
Okay.
So, yeah.
That's just genuinely been on my mind since then. Since she went, she's a great painter.
It's good. She's got a really good one of, and I'm not a big fan of like bowls of fruit and shit. Like,
really?
Like as
what
painting,
if she drew you a bowl of Monster?
Bowl of Monster.
No, you like Relentless.
It is Relentless. I publicly endorse Relentless. And you know what? Actually, right, going on a tangent. I was 9 days clean, right, of any energy
somebody
drinks.
told me about this.
Yeah, 9 days yesterday, and then we were in Exodus, and I had a vodka and Red Bull.
So,
and I feel ashamed.
Why? Why did you quit doing Relentless? Other than everybody slagging you off for it.
I don't know. I just sort of felt like stopping.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just like cool. There was one day where I didn't
Get the jitters.
No, where I didn't. I was like the first day. I was just like, oh, I'm not really feeling having a can of Relentless today. Like,
What did you replace it with?
Well, I didn't really replace it with anything. I've always drank Iron Brew.
That's why you failed. You need to replace one addiction with another.
That's true. But then I've always been I had a big addiction to Iron Brew.
Okay, but all I'm hearing from this is I had an addiction to Iron Brew and Relentless, and now I'm dependent on Iron Brew. That's all I'm getting from that. That's not replacing the addiction.
No, I'm not saying that it is. I'm just saying
You
it's...
need to replace it with something. Start like licking batteries or something.
Batteries?
Yeah, start doing something that nobody else is into, and just be like,
Nobody
yeah, only
else
I'm
is
into
into.
licking batteries.
I'm
Ever
sure
done
there are
that?
people that are into licking batteries.
Yeah, I actually know.
Yeah, nothing's original anymore. It's the problem.
I don't know. You've not clearly read these Harry Potter reviews.
These Harry Potter reviews.
Claiming I hate that series.
It's
There was a bit-
it's like the Banksy the review of
I
Banksy.
never liked Banksy.
It's good, but you know how it's got that the book, and on the back of the review of it is, no, we will not give you a statement for your book cover, and it's London Metropolitan Police.
I don't like Banksy because it's the exact same reason we're talking about Miley Cyrus. That's a made thing. I don't get like his faux political nonsense bullshit. Even when a lot of the time.
Oh, you think if it was just like a graffiti artist, then it would be fine?
No, because he is just a graffiti artist, but he's like tried to be more than that, and that bugs me.
Yeah, but if he didn't try.
He did, so that's null and void. Like this, I don't.
We're talking hypotheticals here.
Oh,
Jesus
okay,
Christ.
let me put my hypothetical hat.
Okay.
It's a deerstalker one, just in case you're wondering.
That's nice.
Right, I don't like his.
Mine would be a cowboy hat. Just saying.
Yeah, you can't wear hats.
I can't. My head is actually too big.
No, I don't like just his. There's just like when they'll draw like what is it, like the rat or something.
Yeah.
No, better yet, it's that guy. Instead of a bomb, it's flowers.
Yeah.
Like, get fucked, Banksy. Like, that's just such a lame thing. It just bothers me. All of his stuff just really is just lame. It just, there's nothing interesting in it. People go, oh, this like really social political thing. Like, no, it's fucking not.
I think it's
Just a
definitely become a
stencil
victim
artist.
of its own popularity.
Yeah, which kind of makes it better,
Yeah.
but
yeah.
at the same time, totally not.
You know where people like paid like what was it like £3 million to get
So
like
stupid. An original
some
Banksy.
wall. Yeah, some
There's,
wall
like,
that he'd painted on.
There are desks in wherever the hell in England Banksy lives that are scrawled with original Banksies. I am telling you this
Yeah.
because as a kid, he's that guy that was like drawing knobs on his desk. So there, like, why can't they just?
They were
find
the
them?
They were like the ridiculously detailed ones as well.
No,
you know, with
they
like
were-
veins and shit.
No, they were knobs, but instead of like jizz coming out of it, it was like peace. Like, fuck Banksy. But Banksy got me thinking of Harry Potter again for
Yeah.
a second. I watched a clip of this last movie.
Okay.
If it's not the last movie, I will fucking hear about it because everybody likes Harry Potter.
Okay.
And it's where Voldemort's going to his like his council of all his ministers. He's got his minister of politics, he's got his minister of poisons, all that nonsense. And he's just going, Harry Potter and me. We can't kill because our wands are connected for
Yeah.
that.
For bullshit reasons.
Yeah, for bullshit.
Yeah, plot.
So either for plot. There you go.
Yeah.
Main problem with it. And then he goes, so I'll need someone else's wand to kill him.
Okay.
Just raise your hand and go, yo man, you ever heard of a fucking knife? Like, just stab him. Just stab Harry Potter. Have none of this wand bullshit. Or straight up shoot the guy. There's so many options for Voldemort, but he's limited by his own stupidity. Just like every character in that series.
I think a Harry Potter fan would fight you on that.
They can't fight
Voldemort
me.
wouldn't.
No.
Voldemort wouldn't use a gun because he sees
'Cause he's
himself
an
as
idiot.
better than Muggles.
Okay, that's fine. But if a Muggle's way is much better than yours, even the most logical person, even the most irrational, crazy person would go, you know what? Them Muggles guys.
But he's like so obsessed with being a pureblood wizard that he would just completely disregard the whole of like normal society.
Okay, but they have knives in Harry Potter.
They do. I'm not following you on that.
Yeah,
Like,
so there's no argument there.
like-
Like even if a fan gave me that argument, it's like, yeah, but he knows of knives. He knows that they will cut you. He knows what a cut is. He knows that if you were to repeatedly cut and stab someone up, they're gonna bleed out. Fuck you on, man. Pick up a knife. That's why he failed, because he's an idiot. That's why there was a crisis, because they're all idiots. I hate that series, man, so much.
See, a better argument would be like,
I'm not even,
surely
like-
they had like plenty of attempts to properly assassinate him,
But they
with like a
didn't.
sniper rifle.
No, that would be
Like-
better if we had like some JFK Harry Potter stuff going
Yeah.
on where he's like on a broom. I can't even like really properly get into my reasons on why I hate it so much, because I'm now in just a mode of just pure anger at it that I'm not getting any logical reasons. I'd have to write it and bring it back.
I know what this episode's going to be called.
Don't. Jock jams. Call it jock jams.
Jock jams.
So if I would have to write out my reasons, and that'd be too long. And I don't want to bore everyone, because at some point people would go, he's got like really frustrated. He probably loves this series. I don't. I just don't understand why the rest of the world likes it. It just frustrates me so much to no end. It frustrates me, yeah. I don't
What other series frustrate you?
Sherlock.
Sherlock. Okay, right. Why?
Well, you know why. I just don't think it's as clever as it is.
It's not really a fun conversation. So it died right there and then.
It's because I don't have much other than, like, he's not a reasonable person. He's not that great a detective. It's not realistic, but it keeps claiming to be.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you like the article I posted on Facebook yesterday?
Didn't read it.
Oh really? The one about the lizard man.
I didn't read. No, I didn't read it. I just saw the caption. I was like, oh, it's brilliant. I'm totally behind lizard people. What
Yeah,
are the
apparently,
shoes
like some guy's been dressing up as a lizard man
doing? Good for him.
and running about South Carolina.
I see the photo looks like he's just
He's just prowling.
walking. I would
Yeah.
do that. If I wish I had a lizard. I'd go into work dressed as a lizard and be like, yeah, I'm in a uniform. Deal with it.
But yeah, would you wear your uniform over?
No.
No.
I'd have a name badge. But
You'd probably have to wear trousers,
No, lizard.
boxers.
No, I'm a lizard.
Lizards have reproductive
Look, I'm
organs.
telling you right now, you go into work dressed as a lizard,
Uh-huh.
nobody's gonna like tell you wear your uniform. It's just be like, why are you a lizard? I'm a lizard. They'd be like, He's
I
not."
think you would
Yeah,
get
well,
away with that, and I
probably
wouldn't.
do. Maybe got
Yeah.
your point. Just saying
Yeah.
that, some people are getting away with long sleeves, and I've never got away with that.
Yeah.
Mm.
There you go then.
Oh,
But
yeah.
who genuinely prefers long sleeves?
Me? I love
Wrong
long
people.
sleeves.
Wrong people.
No, because long sleeves are dope. Because you can make them half sleeves if you want. I love long sleeves. They look really cool. What
Well,
other shoes do you want?
I like having long sleeves to roll up
Like I said, why?
because they're I like them.
What other series don't I like? I don't like Dexter.
Okay, why not?
Again, it's kind of the same reasons as like Sherlock.
It's not as smart as it claims
It's not
to
as
be.
smart as it claims to be. It's got. It relies a lot on really cheap TV, which is flashbacks.
Right.
Flashbacks really bother me. It's not a. It's not a
I
logical
haven't
show.
watched it. So, but does it
Only
use?
saw the first season.
Does it use
I did read
flashbacks of previous episodes or like?
both.
Right. Okay.
It uses flashbacks to previous episodes, and it has flashbacks to knowledge that you don't know about until the plot requires
Right,
you to know
okay.
about it. I hate that. That's just lazy
Yeah.
writing. I watched the first season and was like, it's fine, but then they dragged that thing out.
I
to,
heard.
like,
Yeah, I heard
7.
that it got better as it went on, but I just like
No,
it's like Lost. It's like
I
Lost.
hated Lost. Didn't like Lost.
I
Mike
watched.
United loves
I
Lost.
watched the first 2 seasons of Lost. Like everyone says the same thing about Lost, right? I watched the first 2 seasons, and then I missed 5 minutes of an episode and completely lost
I don't buy
track
that.
of it.
I don't buy that argument on people going, you have to watch all of it. I'm like, no. I agree. You should probably watch everything in a season, but if a bit.
Oh,
has-
you have to pay absolute attention all the time. So
No, because like I argue some shows do deserve that, but if you can't then figure out what's going on without,
it was
Extra
just it
stuff.
just got absolutely
it's just a ridiculous
ridiculous.
show. I watched the
Yeah.
first episode, saw a polar bear, and I was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm not buying your polar bear nonsense. I didn't even have to get to. But Mikey and I made a deal with him. I was like, right, I'll watch all of Lost if you watch all of The Wire,
Okay.
and I'm the one that fucking lost out on this bet because I watched all of Lost and he watched an episode of The Wire and fell asleep.
Oh, well,
So-
there you go then.
Fuck that guy. But
Wait, so you watched the entire season?
I've watched every episode of Lost.
Yeah. Wow.
So I've gave this a shot.
Wow.
I hate it
Yeah.
because numbers don't make sense. Walt doesn't make sense. Polar bears don't make sense. Time travel doesn't make sense.
Wait, the time travels.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Um,
I remember they're like uncovering this bunker.
yes.
Yeah, and then I was just like, and then they had to keep pushing a button or the world would end.
Yeah, that bugged
Yeah,
me because
that just like that.
no, but that's a good hook for something. But their explanation of it is very weak because then they go, oh, there's this large supply of electromagnetic energy underneath the island. And like, that's not how electromagnetic energy works.
Yeah.
You don't press a button and then it dissipates. It just breaks me in half because the writer of that is Damon Lindelof, who I really don't like.
Okay.
And he writes a lot of movies. He's the guy that fucked up Prometheus. If you've seen
Right.
Prometheus, that's his fault.
Right.
Prometheus could have been great. He fucked it up by his nonsense of, oh, it just is because it is.
Mm.
He's that guy
And
that
then they made a
values.
sequel to that.
Yeah,
Mm.
which again, I hope it's great, but he's probably going to be helming
Yeah.
it. So no, fuck him. He did Tomorrowland as well, which is utter tripe.
Yeah, I heard that was.
Even
shit.
though it has like a kind of a good idea, but his whole thing is always just no, you push the button and then it stops the thing.
Mm.
And like, yeah, but how does it work? And he goes, well, you push the button. That's not an
Yeah,
explanation,
yeah.
because then later on, Walt comes back, and because he was off the show for a couple seasons, he's a teenager, because boys mature very quickly.
Mm.
So he's a little kid, and then you see him a year or so later in the show's timeline, and he's 6'5", and he's got a
Mm.
beard, and she's like, oh, that's Walt. That's that little kid we see. Like, no, it's not. That's clearly an adult man. And they keep going, Walt is special, and they never explain it. They never
Mm.
explain anything. But
Right.
Lost fans will always go, no, they do because of this. And then you go, do you just listen to yourself? None of that makes sense.
Mm.
I don't mind things that are stupid or fantasy, but they have to make sense.
Is it? It's the name of the lassie in it. Is it Evangeline Lilly that plays?
I don't know.
Kate.
I'll take your word for it.
I think.
I don't know.
It could be. I'm not entirely sure.
Brown hair,
Yeah.
probably.
But then like I remember there being like one episode with this like guy in a wheelchair,
Yeah.
and he was
Lock.
lying in bed, and she has a gun, and she's like, "I'm gonna fucking kill you," and he was like, "If you're gonna fucking do it, just fucking do it." And then it cuts, and then she's in like some fucking cage with Sawyer, who's the only character that I remember the name of. Oh, and John Locke.
Yeah, he's the bald guy
Yeah.
in the wheelchair.
Yeah. No. It was like some
Someone else?
skeevy looking guy. Yeah.
Do you have brown hair?
Yeah.
That's Ben. That's Ben
Ben.
Linus. That's Mikey's favorite character.
Yeah.
And he's one of my favorite actors. The guy that plays him is really good.
Yeah.
He's just bad luck that he was on Lost. That's
Bad luck that a lot of people were like Dominic Monaghan. He could have had a really good career.
Arguably, he still does. He does loads of producing and stuff.
Does he?
Yeah. But still, he was on Lost. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
If you're on Lost, fuck you. Hate Lost. So, Lost is a big thing I don't like. I don't like The Big Bang Theory, but I don't think a lot of people like that show anyway. A lot of people watch it because it's on, but that's not.
Yeah,
like
I think it's
fizzled now.
it's a very clever premise.
No,
like,
it's not.
It is like in terms of like money making, because it's just
See,
it's just like we'll throw in like vaguely like nerdy heavy quotation marks references that people will get.
Yeah, but that's what bugs me about it.
And then make fun of Penny for not getting them.
But they don't
so
do
that. The
that.
viewers are made to feel better.
But they don't do that though. They make fun of the guys. No, they make fun of the guys.
They did in like the first couple of seasons, and then they moved on to
the entire show annoys me because it makes out that what is now popular culture is stuff that was marginalized.
Yeah.
But the show came out when that was well in its way already. It came out when Batman was a big deal.
Yeah.
So there's like bits in it where Penny's like, "Oh, what's this?" And I'm like, well, we're not laughing at her. We're laughing because the punchline is on them.
Yeah.
It's making fun of those guys while at the same time totally promoting that. That's why I hate it, because it's just such an outdated idea.
Yeah.
And
well,
it's
none
not
of
funny.
the entire main cast. The entire
just
main cast is unlikable
awful
as well.
people.
Yeah,
I just
like
hate it.
there's nothing. There's no redeemable qualities of any of the four main guys.
No, there's no redeemable. I feel in a lot of ways that a lot of just easy comedy has nothing interesting to offer, and it's all
like 2.5 Men, and basically all that Chuck Lorre shit.
Yeah, Chuck. There you go, Chuck Lorre.
Yeah.
Him, and it actually ties back to your Nickelodeon thing. The guy that runs all those shows, don't remember his name, but he does all of them, and he just perpetuates his own nonsense.
Yeah.
And it's not even you can't even fault someone for wanting to make money.
Yeah.
But you can fault them for just being lazy, and they're lazy. They're lazy stuff. They're lazy shows.
No, see, I can admire when people make money from being lazy.
No, I can't.
I can't
because there's too much effort. There's people that put massive amounts of effort and don't get anywhere with it.
Yeah, I remember reading a story about some woman who spent like 3 days making a giant Lego Death Star for one scene in Big Bang Theory. Yeah, and they didn't even include the shot.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, fuck's sake, man. Like,
my version was less stupid. I was going to talk about novels, like how there's a thing that I don't understand. Because when you're in Waterstones, it's where you look at the racks of like new books that have came out, and each one of them's like the #1 bestseller. You're like, how can they all be #1 bestsellers? And it's because you don't need that much books to sell to be a bestseller.
Yeah.
Because there's so little people buying anyway.
Yeah.
But the best books usually don't sell well. It's because authors either really publicize their work and get famous, or they don't, and they kind of just become this niche thing. If anyone is really good at self-promotion on like Facebook or Twitter nonsense, go write a book. You'll be a millionaire because your book doesn't have to be good. You just have to sell it.
Yeah.
Whereas people who are like put all their time into their craft, arguably, they're not that big on promoting themselves because it looks like a really just skeezy thing to do. It's just like, buy my thing. It's really obnoxious.
Yeah.
Whereas people who don't mind being loud and aggressive about it, they'll sell. Doesn't matter what they do.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel about TV shows. Is the ones that are just loud enough, they're louder than everybody else, they'll do better because you're always going to get that people that the population that just kind of will watch whatever.
Yeah.
I realized I know some stupid people when some, not a friend so much, was just like, Fantastic Four was amazing. And you're like,
The new one.
yeah. And I was like,
Oh, God.
what are you talking about? And he was like, yeah, because there's a rock man. And you're like, yeah, but like, so what?
Yeah.
That's not a good movie, man. Or when, like, the easiest one to do this, because it'll do rounds on Facebook and stuff, is there's like a screenshot of all the comic book movies coming out in the next 4 years, and there's like 38 of them, and just read the comments. There's so many people going, I can't wait to see all of them, they're all amazing. And you're like, you're talking shit.
Yeah.
They can't all be amazing.
Yeah.
Just by statistics, a few of them have got to be and a few of them have got to be
I'm calling now. Guardians 2 is going to be shit.
I didn't
I really enjoyed Guardians of the Galaxy.
I thought it
was great,
it would be there.
but I just don't think the second one's. I think they're gonna
Rehash
fuck
it.
up somewhere. Yeah.
Do you think they're going to do what happened to Age of Ultron?
I know I have quite strong opinions on Age of Ultron.
Yeah, I know you do, but like, see, I didn't see Guardians of the Galaxy until February.
Yeah.
Not because I didn't think it was good or anything. Just I've got a really low interest in going to the cinema most of the time, and I wasn't even at where I am now, where I'm kind of fed up with comic book movies.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, whatever. Like, I just didn't get around to it.
Yeah.
And saw it in February, and I was like, yeah, it's fine. Nothing happens in that movie though. Nothing happens in the slightest, but it's just kind of fun. They're just kind of being friends.
It's it got a forgivably predictable plot.
Yeah, but it's okay for it to be there.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's forgivable.
But
like because it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
But it's great being fun, but I kind of need a bit more.
Yeah.
And
and that's why I don't think it'll work the second time round.
It depends what they're going after, and I don't know what they're going. I'm not a big Guardians reader. I knew about Guardians of the Galaxy beforehand because I delved deep into that stuff, man. But again, they're such a strange little thing. I don't know. They're probably going to mash them in with Avengers and stuff.
Is that not the end
goal? But that's the weird thing. Like, how can they have an end goal when arguably they want to keep this thing going on forever? So if they're working up to this Infinity War thing, you're just like, then what are you going to do? But I know for a fact what they're going to do. Reboot.
No, maybe
do it over again.
they'll maybe just start another cinematic universe.
Yeah. Do the no. I don't know. I'm not going to disagree about Guardians of the Galaxy 2 being bad or good because it's not out yet, obviously.
Yeah.
But
no, I
interest
just
in
like I'd put money on it.
Okay.
I think Miss Marvel's going to be good.
Yeah, but I pitched a fucking
Or
brilliant.
is it Captain Marvel?
It's Captain Marvel now, but Miss Marvel too.
Yeah.
Those of us with hearts and minds and souls.
Captain Marvel.
That would have been my second Avengers movie.
Really?
Mm-hmm. My second Avengers movie, because I'm taking it from what it should be. It should have been smaller.
Yeah.
So it should have been Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel showing up and just being all of the Avengers, just being the best one because she's got the best powers. She's basically female Superman, but even cooler.
Yeah.
And that should have been the thing. She'd be like, what's the point in the Avengers? We've got this girl who can just do everything.
Yeah.
And they didn't. They just went for whatever happened with Age of Ultron, which is more like 3 days of Ultron, not really an age.
Yeah.
Again, a bit. I don't care how sassy that robot is. Not an age.
Yeah, I like. Did we? Was it at work that we talked about Age of Ultron, or was it?
I briefly spoke about it here.
Yeah. It's like, they didn't commit to Age of Ultron the way that they should have, like the direction of the story.
Yeah, because there's just loads of stuff going on in that, and none of it makes sense.
Yeah, it's too vast. Like, Ultron's fine, but giving him Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, like I think they should have just been left out.
Well, they had to introduce them. No, they didn't. You know what? You're right. They didn't have to introduce the characters. They introduced them to pad out the roster.
They did,
and then they killed one of them.
Yeah, and like they totally sacrificed Thor in order to do that.
What do you mean?
Because Thor had about 6 lines of dialogue in the whole fucking film.
That's alright. As long as he's saying the main things.
Yeah, it's something like, oh, I've had a vision. Oh, I need to find out what that vision's about.
I had a vision.
Oh, I went away and came back, and now I understand everything.
I went into that pool of remembrance.
Yeah, that made that whole scene just made absolutely no sense.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, like, because he sees the future somehow.
Yeah.
And then some plot happens.
Yeah.
And then they go to Slovenia, Russia. They go to Europe,
They go to nondescript
Mike's
Eastern
version
European.
of Europe.
They go to nondescript Eastern European nation.
I imagine that's your favourite bit when they're in Europe. You're like, that's exactly what Europe is. It's just turnip farming.
It's dark.
Everyone's going, shut up, we're watching the movie. You shut up. That's Europe. That's what we're ending. Free the Europe.
Yeah, fuck Europe.
Fuck Europe.
Especially Belgium.
Why do you not like Belgium?
I just think he's pointless.
Oh my god. Can you just... I'm gonna... I want to hear what you think of... tell me why you don't like Europe.
I said that already.
I know,
it's
but
too European. It's like it's
too
so
European. That's a whole culture.
Europe as a continent is very It's the most pretentious of all the continents. Because they're all there's
why?
like
Why is it the most pretentious?
they're like we're all white. We're all entitled. Like,
but they're not all white.
They're fine. The vast majority of us are white.
Okay, fine.
We're all entitled.
No. How are they entitled?
Because they're white.
What?
Yeah, because you're white. Because you're white and grown up in Europe.
Right, first off, stop calling me white, because you're wrong, for one.
Well, you are.
Outside.
Only on the outside?
Inside, I am a rainbow.
A rainbow.
A rainbow of all
That's
colours.
sweet. That's sweet.
Except brown, actually. Brown's not in the room. Change my mind. I'm a dark rainbow.
You're dark. You're the opposite of a rainbow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm anti-rainbow.
Yeah.
I like Dio. I do like Rainbow the band. Not.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Let's be on a tangent. Right. So, what do you mean pretentious?
Well, it's like I've heard people be like, "Why go anywhere else? Because everything's in Europe."
Okay, but that's some certain people. That's not all of Europe. You can't disparage.
I'm not like
of
saying
people.
every single person in Europe's like that. I just think the vast majority of it, like you could if you were going on like a tour of the world, I'd be like, you know what, right? Go to I don't know, fucking Madrid, right? Go to Madrid,
Okay.
and go to St. Petersburg and skip out the rest of Europe.
So you
Everything between the two of them, apart from Scotland, because I like Scotland.
You, Kieran, and Hannah would probably form the greatest SNP leadership we've ever seen. You would quickly abolish all colours except blue and white,
Blue and white.
which I'd be alright with because I wear them quite a lot.
Yeah.
All the taps would be cold water and iron brew.
Of course.
The Loch Ness Monster would be made real. Just gene splice that shit. What else? Bagpipe music everywhere.
I'm not a big fan of bagpipes.
Well, then, you know.
They're very intrusive.
That's because they're crap. Because there's one note to a bagpipe, and it's.
Yeah. I also have never. This is another sweeping generalization. I've never met a single bagpipe player that wasn't a complete arsehole.
Can't disagree with you.
Yeah, like
I could.
I've met like.
I know some bagpipe
10 bagpipe players, maybe.
Yeah, I do.
And I hated every single one of them. Like they were just, like not even assholes, just bad people.
So you feel the way about bagpipe players that I do about John Travolta and Carrie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Love her.
Carrie.
Right. So pretend. Right, okay, but you're only saying there's 2 great places in Europe then, essentially.
Well, I'm not saying great. I'm saying worthwhile.
So you've got like no interest in going to Bulgaria.
I've been to Bulgaria.
Nice.
It was okay.
Right. So there you go. You then have to.
I mean, like you could skip by it.
How can you skip by it?
I
Why
wasn't like when I was in Bulgaria. I wasn't like, oh fuck yeah, like this is worth seeing.
So have you been to Lithuania?
I haven't been to Lithuania.
Estonia.
I haven't. No.
Romania.
No.
Chechnya.
No.
That's not even in Europe.
Okay.
I think. I don't know. Nah, it's Asia. Might be Asia.
I've gone through a lot of Western Europe.
So France. I like France.
I've been through France, but I haven't really like visited anywhere.
You were like,
no,
full speed ahead, get out of France.
Well, my only experiences of France are French service stations,
which serve. I'm just gonna straight up claim this: the best sandwiches in the world.
I was like fucking 50. What's lower than €1? Is it a cent?
I don't know.
We'll call it a cent, right? For conversation's sake, but fucking 50 cents to use the toilet. What the fuck is
what, really?
this?
They charge you?
Yeah, service station.
You've got the whole outside. Why did you bother using service station?
I'm not an animal. I'm
Yeah,
a civilized man.
Yeah, so what? The world is your toilet, Mike. You just know how to.
The world is your toilet.
I'm not saying like piss on doors like junkie fucks who leave EXO.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Coming for you, EXO. I hate EXO. But yeah, you could use it outside. Got a tree. Just like fire around it. It'll be easy.
And Charles de Gaulle Airport, which is my least favorite place on the planet.
Why? What's wrong with Charles de Gaulle Airport?
Everything, right? Okay, I as far as I've been told, things have changed, right?
Things have got better since Mike left
since
them
I was,
terrible
since I was
TripAdvisor.
there, since I was there, I've been told things have changed, but everything was in fucking French.
Well,
right? No, right? Airports should have at least 2 languages, right? If it's not, I'm fine with it not being English because I can fucking figure it out from the fucking pictures.
Have you been to Edinburgh Airport?
Yes.
Everything's in English.
English is the universally spoken language.
Not true. I'd argue a version of
Chinese. Yeah,
Mandarin
is more
or Cantonese
spoken.
is
I think it's
universal.
Cantonese is more
It's universal.
spoken. But
We should have Chinese then. Everyone.
English is the most common second language.
So, all I'm
Right.
hearing from that is it's not the universal language.
Right. Like, I wouldn't even fucking care if it was like French one, Arabic the other. Yeah, like whatever, you know, or like Swahili. Like, you know, at least you got fucking 2 languages.
Apache.
But they were like, oh. And I went over and I was like, look, I'm sorry, I'm here on a connecting flight to like some person, like one of the staff there.
Parlez-vous
I was like, no, and I was like, oh, look, I'm really sorry, but I can't. I don't know how to get out. Like now that I've come out, like I see like there's security over there, but I don't have like my shit, you know. and she just sort of looked at me and went, no, and like walked away, and
Good
I was
for
like,
her.
oh, fucking cheers to that.
Oh man, I'd love her. I'd fall in love with her instantly.
And then like I was fucking stuck there for like 6 hours, and couldn't even fucking buy a sandwich. There's
You missed
nowhere
out on the
would
great
change.
French
No one
cuisine.
would fucking exchange my pounds.
Just makes me sad for you, Mike. That's
It
all.
was awful.
Just sounds like you had a bad time once, and now you've based your entire life off.
I just didn't like. I didn't like.
Sounds
it.
like you're me when I went to EXO. And I'm just not going back to EXO. EXO's my France.
EXO's France for you.
Except
I know
I-
EXO's your Charles de Gaulle Airport.
That's true.
I don't mind.
What about Italy?
I don't mind the geographical location France.
You don't get to. You don't
I'm just
get
not a
to
big
choose
fan
it
of
because it's
the
there.
culture. Yeah.
So have you been anywhere in Italy?
I haven't. No.
Okay. Yay or nay?
I'd probably go see Rome, but I don't see the fuss about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd rather go to Florence.
Florence is
I'm an
very
arsehole.
hipster.
Do you know why? Because I want to see the architecture.
The architecture.
Yeah. those old
Get right up in that. Get right up in that stonework.
those old brothels. If walls could talk.
Yeah.
So, what about Denmark?
I'm just not interested. Like there's like it's Copenhagen's Denmark. Geography is really bad, right?
What about the big one? The
big
ace
one.
of base of Europe. Slovakia.
Slovakia. What's in Slovakia?
Slovakians.
Sell me Slovakia, right?
Just gonna ask Alex.
Fix it. Okay, so we'll come back to this.
I can sell you Slovakia. I can
Right,
sell
okay.
you it on stupidity.
Okay.
It's a story between me and Alex. We might have to end it because I have to go climb this in. We're going out for 3-4 weeks at this point, so we've already moved in together. I'm work fast,
Yeah.
and I'm in a room. It's technically our room now, and I've got back from work, and I'm really excited and proud of myself because I'm like, you know, Babel. Czech Republic, Slovakia. At one point, they were one country, and it was called Czechoslovakia. And she looked at me with absolute disgust, with just the most, like as if she thought of our very brief month together, like it had wasted her entire time. She's never.
I wouldn't have blamed her for just getting up and leaving.
Yeah,
Like
her own room.
yeah,
But
just fucking have it. Right?
she was just like, I know that because I lived there.
Yeah.
And I am one of them. And I was like, I didn't know you knew that. I didn't know that until today. So that's it. And she's from the capital of Slovakia called Bratislava.
Mhm.
But when I was like 16 or 17, me and Mikey were thinking of like the most European name,
Okay.
but not European, like Eastern European
Yeah.
name possible for a country.
Was it Bratislava?
It was Bratislava. And when I met her, she was just like, I'm from Slovakia. And I didn't know I thought she was German when I met her.
Yeah.
Not because she spoke German, I just idiot. But I was like, she said I'm from Bratislava. And I was like, no, you're not. I made that up. No, it's a real country.
And that made her be like, I must sleep with him.
She was like, I better fix him. And I was like, no, I made that up. That's not real. And she went, yeah, it is. And I didn't think for once that she didn't know me when I was 16. She couldn't have heard this and plotted it ahead of time. I was totally like adamant that I'd made Bratislava up. And then it turned out to be real. So there you go. It's got Bratislava. Which is apparently lovely. I'm gonna go Bratislava.
But no, I just not interested in Europe.
Interested in Canada though, aren't you?
I would. You know what? If Canada was a
I'd like
person, I'd
Canada.
fuck Canada.
Why? Be a big.
She would be the nicest person.
Don't even start there. It'd be a she. You know for a fact it'd be a guy.
Yeah, he'd be the nicest guy.
He'd be very nice actually. I want to live in Canada.
Yeah.
Mikey knows some people that own a hotel, and they're
Yeah.
just like, oh, if you ever need somewhere to live and work, we hire you.
We do that. We do that.
I'd do that. I can't though, because I pitched this to Alex. I was like, well, we finished this year. Do you want to come to Canada with me? She went, no. And I was like, why the fuck not? She went, it's too far away from Europe. So yeah, you and Alex will never get along.
It's true. She loves
you.
See, that's the problem with mainland Europeans.
Got a point actually. She's like
they all love mainland Europe.
Yeah, she's a real city girl. She really loves that. She was. Yeah, you got a point.
They're like,
actually.
oh, let's go to Vienna. For
That's
the
the
afternoon.
problem. That's like the one great thing about being from mainland Europe is it's all really close. If
Yeah,
me or
yeah.
you want to go to Berlin, that's a huge month-long plan
Yeah.
where you have to spend X amount of pounds to get there. Whereas
Yeah,
you're
whereas
Europe,
the-
you just drive there.
Yeah.
You just occasionally show your passport.
That is the one thing that I will give you. That is like it's all pretty.
Which is why right now I'm working on like making these entire country engines that we just attach to part of the UK and we just boost ourselves onto Europe. We just crash into France.
Crash into France.
Then we
Probably
just-
kill a lot of people
Look, if it allows me to go to Berlin on the cheap,
on the cheap.
it's a fair thing to pay for.
It'd still be like 70 quid.
It's alright. I could just do 2 shifts at work, pay for that in a minute. I do 1 shift on bar. I'm done. I'm flying.
I'm done.
Yeah, I'm done. And Aberdeen's it's not exactly coastal, but it's kind
I
of
suppose
coastal.
You could get a jet ski.
Just, you know, whatever. I could just walk on to France. Just be like, oh,
Oh,
go
yeah,
to Berlin.
okay.
Walk to Berlin. Done. There you go. My country plan is brilliant. That's my idea.
That's the idea. That's the idea. And I'm sticking with it.
Yeah, I'm sticking with it. I'm gonna have to go back to uni and do engineering, but like, I'll do it.
Okay.
You know I will. It'll happen. Can we go back onto your hate thing? Because we've got
Oh, my hate thing.
8
Right,
minutes,
okay.
and I want one more.
Right,
Can you?
okay.
Oh, all right. I might not be friends with you anymore.
What?
I love Mass Effect.
Mass Effect.
It's better than Star Wars.
I disagree.
It's alright. You were wrong. People used to think eugenics was a good idea.
It's a very short conversation.
That's because I might talk to you about it next time. I
Next
love Mass
time.
Effect. It's incredible.
To be fair, I've only played like an hour of the first game.
You're an idiot.
And I thought the combat system was.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Combat's bad. There's a lot in the first one that's really bad, but it was enough to keep me hooked for the second one, which brilliant. Third one, brilliant. I'm sick of people slagging off the ending. It's brilliant.
But what did you? Well, I would ask if you got the red, green, or blue ending, but you're colorblind, so.
I got an ending. I don't know what it was. Why don't you like the Kim Jongs, other than the obvious reasons?
The oppression of. I'd say that's about it. Yeah.
Just you don't like that they're oppressive monsters.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fair. What's your deal with you spelt Russell wrong.
I don't know.
2 L's. What's your problem with Diddy Kong?
Diddy Kong, he's just like
Just
that.
copy Donkey
He's
Kong.
just it's like who goes, oh, who's your favorite Nintendo character? And the immediate response is, oh, I fucking love Diddy
They're
Kong.
lying. They're lying. Do you know what I do like?
What?
And we could end on it. 52 Jane Smith, and then 56 Jane Smith 56, and then 53 when Will Smith forces Jane Smith into the public. Because I have a theory on that.
Okay.
Will Smith can't connect with his kids.
So he forces them on the public.
Yes. We're essentially the Smith children's babysitter. It's because Will Smith didn't exactly come up from nothing, but he did have to work for his stuff. He pitched The Fresh Prince as a completely original show. His kids don't have that. There's like Will Smith as a kid for fun would like play basketball or football or baseball or any old shit or just rap because he was a rapper to begin with. Jaden Smith doesn't have that. If Will Smith's like, what are you doing today, son? It's like, I'm opening a new store, but we don't sell anything. We're more of a conceptual store. He's like, alright. And then that would be it. That'd be the extent of his conversation with his kids. And if he was go to Willow, it's like, what are you doing today, Willow? And she's like, well, I have this really interesting project with Dinosaur Jr. Like, alright. He can't connect with his kids. There's no way Will Smith connects with his children. Because
he does have a third child.
Yeah, he's probably working on that one. But even then, those kids are far too rich to be normal. And I'm not even meaning normal in a boring way. I'm meaning normal in a way like that allows you to function as a person. They don't have that. Because Jane Smith could arguably meet you and be like, what did you do today, Mike? And you were going, oh, I did this, and
that. I recorded a podcast.
He'd be like, oh, you see, I've transcended ahead of podcasting. I now just have ideas directed into my brain from a selection of cinder blocks that I created using harmonic resonance. And you're like, alright, cool.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
He can't connect with his children. That's why he's getting divorced.
It's a good theory.
Jaden, what's his wife? Jada Pinkett Smith. She can connect with her kids because she's in a fucking death metal band that nobody knows about.
Is she?
Yes, she is.
Wow.
Look it up for next
There we
time.
go. That's a note to end on.
Yeah, there you go.
What's it called?
Can't remember. Look it up.
Right, okay.
It's called Ice Pick or something.
Ice Pick?
I think it is. I'm not
how do you spell it? Jada? Like that?
No, it's not got a Y, but it doesn't fucking matter.
Heavy metal band.
Played it download one year. Wicked
Wisdom.
There you go.
There we go.
It's
right,
called
their one song is called Bleed All Over Me.
Jada Smith.
Okay, yeah, I think that's a good note to end on.
Alright, I'm just going to tell you about my new sponsors.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, okay.
I was recently sponsored by that look you get in the morning. When like you look over at your girlfriend and you're amazed she's still with you, and then she looks at you with just complete disgust. There you go.
Okay. Instead of being sponsored by something this week, I am endorsing something, and it's when you take your socks off after a long shift. You know.
No, don't. I agree with you though. I'll take your word for it.
That's the first thing I do when I get home. Take my socks and shoes off.
I get naked. I do. I'm just like, God, shackles.
Do you take them off or do you rip them off?
I rip them off.
Yeah, but
that's why I have so many exact same clothes. People go, you wear the same clothes every day. No, I don't. I just have a lot of the same ones. I keep ripping them.
Okay.
So I think that's us.
Yeah. This has been Getting to Know Mojo, episode 2. Have a good week, guys.